home now. You can go home now. There's nothing else to see here.
That was at the old Miami Arena, not Miami-Dade Arena.
Yeah, that was the old Miami Arena. Definitely don't miss that arena, though. It was just that wasn't a great place to play basketball.
On the scoreboard, they're showing video highlights of the Heat and their good moments against the Knicks. So for now in this montage, no Alex Houston with the runner. Not yet, at least. Only good moments, I guess, from Miami's perspective as we get ready for this one here at Miami-Dade Arena. When it's game time, it is Tully time. Opening tip-off brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew during tonight's game. Knicks on the road. Starting group of Barrett, Randall, Robinson, Brunson, and Grimes against Miami with Butler, Love, Adebayo, Hero, and Vincent. John, a big number for the Knicks. Last 8 first quarters. Knicks averaging 35 points plus in those first quarters. That is most in the NBA in the first quarter during that time.
Yeah, and that helps you get out to a good lead and you're not playing from behind. It's harder as the team playing from behind. You come out and get that lead, you start feeling good. Your confidence rose a little bit. It makes the game a little bit easier, especially for the guys coming off the bench. So Knicks are trying to come out tonight and get off to another good start. To put the onus and the pressure on the Miami Heat to try to fight back, because the Miami Heat's not a great scoring team. So you're able to get out on a good lead against them. It's hard for them to fight back and get back and win those games.
Knicks in black, City Edition uniforms. New York in orange with white trim on the front, shades of orange and blue down the sides of their jerseys and shorts. Last names in white in the back. Miami in white with Heat in the old school red font on the front with the teeth dripping with the flame at the end. Adebayo, Hero, Love, Vincent, and Butler for Miami. Got ready to go here at Miami-Dade Arena. They'll jump center at the Heat logo, which is the red basketball flaring through the white hoop with the tail in yellow. Zach Zombo throw it up. Adebayo and Robinson, tipped by Robinson's to Randall, and we're underway. Knicks begin with the basketball on a big Friday night showdown in Miami. Knicks half-court right. Robinson swings. Barrett at the right wing. Puts 10 to shoot. Brunson between the rings now. Looking to Randall. At the right wing. Jab step one dribble. Three-pointer. Short. Big side rebound. Kevin Love. Heat right to left. Adebayo. Top step in the lane. Work it around Hero. Right wing three-pointer is good. And he's on the board. It's 3-0.
Miami pushed the ball on. Got damn Adebayo who can attack off the dribble. Was able to collapse the defense. Hit Tyler Hero on the right wing for wide open three.
See if the Knicks can respond. Brunson or Barrett between the rings. Off the screen double. Kept the dribble. Barrett left of the lane spinning. Fade away in the lane now on the way. Good. Barrett with the Knicks' first point. They're down 3-2.
I like that play by R.J. Barrett. He's got Gabe Vincent on him. He got the size. You got to get to the paint and shoot that shot all day.
Heat pushing it down the floor. Turn the ball over. Off of Hero. Here's Brunson. That's the midcourt logo. Double. Bounce past Barrett. Backs down Vincent in the corner. Barrett low dribble. Heads to the paint. Spins to the block. Spins back. Leans in. The turnarounds in and out. Love the rebound for Miami. Over a minute gone by. Butler tipped away by Brunson and stolen by the Knicks. Off the line by Hero. Second Heat turnover. Brunson behind the back in the lane. Spinning to Randall. Tees up a straight on three. And nails it. Knicks with their first three and a 5-3 lead.
Great patience by Jalen, not forcing that shot right there. Saw Randall trailing, hit him for the wide open three at the top of the key.
He made the point. Knicks South is buzzing in the early going. A lot of Knicks fans in the house. Butler fires the three. Sixth it. Randall was daring him there to shoot the three. And Butler with the triple.
Well, he's a reluctant three-point shooter. He's a good shooter, but he's a reluctant one.
6-5 Miami. With over 2 gone by. Brunson doubles right of the lane, brings it away. Bounce for Randall. Thought about a deep three. Adebayo on him. Randall spinning at the foul line. Stiff arm kick. Barrett right wing three. Too much. Adebayo with the rebound. Knicks 2 of 5. 1 of 3 from downtown. Miami 2 of 2. All from 3. Bam Adebayo handling it off the ball. It's going the other way as Brunson's leveled on the screen by Gabe Vincent for Miami.
He picks up 1 or 2 offensive calls against him every game, like either via charge or someone just trying to run through him. He's a tough kid. He just gets right up, bounce right up. Trying to play balance.
Heat with their first turnover Knicks with none. 9:30 mark of the first. Randall working right. Hand off Barrett. Barrett back for Randall. Out of the corner, working baseline. Stops, leads in. Shots. No good, but a foul on Bam Adebayo. It's the first on Miami. And Randall's going to shoot two with 9:23 left, John, in this first quarter.
Great job by Randall getting to his spot, beating Bam to that spot, and Bam had to foul him. But he's aggressive. He's not looking to, like the other night you said, he came out and had 5 assists early. Tonight he's looking what he's been doing most of the years, coming out and scoring and being aggressive right from the start.
The last game against Brooklyn, it wasn't the scoring, but the 5 first quarter assists. Great ones cross court. Gets open looks. Hits the first free throw. Tie game at 6. Randall averaging, John, 25 points per game, 10.5 rebounds, and over 4 assists.
Just a great all-around season this year. Especially after the year he had last year, the bounce back the way he's done this year is admirable.
In the second, Knicks by 1. Deep ball, Vincent, far right corner against Brunson. Attacks with the left, bounces Hero. Swings, love the touch, Butler the catch. In front of left corner for Hero, working baseline, almost bobbled it. Hero going to the right corner now, 3 to shoot. Out fake, Butler to the elbow in the lane, 1 to shoot. The leaner's no good, but a late whistle and a foul as the shot clock is expiring. And Ashley Moyer-Gleish. It's on the Knicks, and it's on Barrett with 8:59 to go in the first, and Butler gets the benefit of the call and will shoot 2.
That foul must have been called with like 0.1 on the clock. That's a tough foul right there. I guess he got him on his arms. He was straight up, but Jimmy Butler drew that foul. That's really good offensive players know how to do.
Butler shooting 84% at the free throw line. First one on the way with the right hand. Gets the bounce. One more coming. John, last meeting with the Knicks, Butler was quiet. He played the full game, scored only 10 points, was 5 for 13, and you almost didn't realize he was on the floor. He was that invisible.
And you know what? For a superstar type player, he does that sometimes. Like he'll just actually, takes a back seat to Tyler Hero or Bam Adebayo some games. But obviously he's still a very efficient player himself.
Brunson pulls up and nails the 3. Knicks with their second and lead 10 to 8. Over 3 gone by. Miami's taken just 2 shots with 3 turnovers early. Love for 3. That's no good. Strong. Long rebound. Brunson chasing it down. Flicks to Barrett. Drives on Hero. In the lane to the rim. Leads it and scores. Knicks with the long rebound and a 4-point lead.
That was a great 50-50 ball that Jalen Brunson was able to get and lead to a layup by R.J. Barrett.
Bam Adebayo off the block. In the outer paint. Spinning the fadeaway middle of the paint. Back of the iron. No tip. Good for Love. At the front of the rim. And Miami's back in 2.
It's a great pickup for the Miami Heat. Acquiring Kevin Love.
Well, 10 Knicks. Randall spins to Grimes, attacks an open lane to Brunson. Left corner 3. Too much. Robinson tipped it, but grabbed by Hero for Miami. Long out with Butler the catch to the rim, the left, and 9 for the foul. Robinson with the lefty block, but contact puts Butler up, and Butler will shoot 2 with under 8 to go in this first quarter.
That was a great outlet pass. Kevin Love is one of the best outletters to ever play the game. He almost got that clean, but Jimmy Butler took it hard, and they were drawing a foul on Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell's got to be careful. You don't want to get him in foul trouble tonight.
So Butler's second trip at the foul line. There's 2 for 2. Hips and knees. First one is good. Miami, John, 3 of 5 shooting, but 3 turnovers, and already has 10 for 3 free throws. Knicks, conversely, are 4 of 8. No turnovers, and they made 2 threes. And
I can tell you something I've never seen in a Miami Heat game until just now. Mitchell Robinson not only helped Jimmy Butler up, he kind of gave him a 5. I've never seen that in a Miami Heat New York Knicks game.
He's on your Frank Gundy next to Riley Heat. Here's Brunson, jumps to Barrett with 10 to shoot. That's funny. Those guys would have gone nuts.
Oh, man.
Barrett, right wing, 5 to shoot. Between the legs, crossover, lost it. Butler the steal, kept it on the floor. Here's Vincent. Across midcourt, enters the lane. Vincent with the runner off glass, missed it. A push though and a foul. Love went flying on the rebound. This ball foul on the Knicks, and I believe it's Randall with 7:25 to go in this first quarter.
He didn't have to do that because Kevin Love's momentum was going to take him out of position to get that rebound. If he just stood still, the rebound was going to come right to Julius Randle.
Well, they gave it to Barrett, his second, number 3 on the Knicks. Barrett with 2. Hero running floater in the lane, good. Lead up 14-12, 7:14 to go in the first. Knicks half-court right in black. Brunson handling against Butler. Off the screen, picked up by Love. Rips through the leaner. No good off the back of the iron, but he's fouled. And Brunson, off a nifty move, will shoot 2. With Knicks down by 2. Almost 5 gone by Miami.
And he is so good at that move. He's so adept at drawing the foul, putting 2 hands on the ball, raking through the defender's arms, and going to try to get the 3-point play. Great job by Jalen Brunson.
Now, Barrett's arguing with Kevin Cutler about the call earlier.
Well, because if it was a foul, and it was, Julius Randle pushed him.
Yeah.
And they gave the foul to R.J. Barrett, and that's the second one.
Brunson with the first. Good. So, as is customary now, Ben will quickly come on for Barrett, but a little earlier than usual. Usually it's 5 minutes to go in the quarter, maybe 4. Right now, 7:02 left here in the first. Quickly, he's on the floor in Miami.
And Coach Chintan going through his rotation a little earlier than he usually does tonight.
Brunson second. Gets the bounce. Brunson with 5 points. Tying him at 14. 5 minutes gone by in Miami. Hero steps into a 3. Buries it from straight on. Tyler Hero with 8 points now. Beat lead by 3.
Quickly, Brunson have to communicate on that. Tyler Hero can never be left wide open.
9-2 Miami run. Brunson, high right, working downhill in the lane. Went up, knocked away, but a foul. And Gabe Benson going for the steal. So Brunson will shoot 2 and play resumes with 6:40 left in the first. Knicks down 3 at 17-14 on this Friday in Miami. You're listening to Knicks basketball on 98.7 ESPN New York and the MSG Radio Network.
Get in on the NBA action with the click of a button at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. New customers can place $5 on any pregame moneyline bet and get $150 in free bets if your team wins. Plus, for a limited time, all customers can score a no-sweat same-game parlay every day. Go to the app, opt in, and place a same-game parlay on any NBA game. If it doesn't hit, you'll get a free bet back. New customers download the app and sign up with the code EMPIRE. Place $5 on any pregame moneyline bet and get $150 in free bets if your team wins. That's code EMPIRE only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Must be 21 or older and physically present in New York. Bonus issued as free bets. Opt-in required. One free bet issued on amount of initial losing NBA bet. Eligibility, wagering, and deposit restrictions apply. Terms at sportsbook.draftkings.com/basketball terms. Gambling problem? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
Firefighter Peter Killinger was born to help people. But last year, he was feeling run down and needed help himself. The local hospital told him he'd had a heart attack and his heart was in failure. They rushed him to New York Presbyterian for next-level care, where the team worked quickly to put him on life support. They secured a new heart and performed a heart transplant, all within a month. Now Peter is back with the fire department, helping others right where he wants to be. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian.
Here in Miami, back and forth start between the Knicks and the Heat. Knicks down 3 now, 17-14 with 6:40 to go in this first quarter with 6 lead changes and 4 ties in the early going. Introducing Spectrum One. The future of connectivity is fast, secure, and reliable. Internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and mobile for just $49.99 a month. One connection, total connectivity. Restrictions apply. Visit Spectrum.com for details. John, Eric Spoelstra joked before the game. Heat might have to score 143 against the Knicks, given how good New York's offense has been. Right now, Heat's offense not looking bad, given their struggles.
Yeah, the Heat playing a lot better than they normally play, scoring at a high rate. And it seemed like from the very first play of the game when they got a rebound and pushed it out, with Bam Adebayo pushing the ball, and then the defense collapsed and they got Tyler Hero for the wide open 3 to start the game. It looks like they're just trying to play at a faster pace than they normally play. They're not normally they're a slow it down team, run their half court sets. Now they're trying to push and trying to score in transition a little bit, trying to get their points up.
The Knicks are 4 of 8, 2 of 5 from 3, 1 turnover. Miami 5 for 8, 3 of 4 from beyond the arc, but 3 turnovers helping the Knicks to 5 points. Victor Oladipo in for Miami out of the timeout. For the Knicks, keep the 5 out there. Brunson shooting the free throws with Grimes quickly. Randall and Robinson. R.J. Barrett picking up 2 early fouls in the first 5 minutes. He is on the bench.
And looking disgusted on the bench. He's so mad he's not in the game.
Brunson missing the first to the right. He'll get another. That's some really good games against Miami. At 30, February 2nd, scored 46 against them last year at the Garden. Brunson second on the way. Good. There's 1 for 2. Knicks down 2. That's 17 to 15.
That was RJ's career high, right? When he scored 46 with Miami, yeah.
Heat half court left. Love on post against Randall. Love looking. Randall reaching, slicing. Love gets it back with 9 to shoot. Love ankling left. Lost to Butler. The catch doubled. Nearly sets out of bounds to the baseline. 3 to shoot. Backs down Brunson. Nearly stripped. Goes up. He's fouled. And quickly got nicked in the face. Then is called for the foul on the help. But quickly with his first, number 4 in New York. And Butler again shooting 2. There's already 4-4 foul line.
That's the second time Butler's been fouled with like 1 second or less on the shot.
Yeah.
This has to be a better job of staying disciplined and live with that shot if he's able to make it with it when the clock's winding down like that.
Butler's first off the mark. He knew it. We'll get another. Jimmy Butler, his 12th year in the NBA at a Marquette. 30th pick in 2011. John, most importantly for our purposes, played over 300 games for Tom Thibodeau in Chicago and Minnesota.
He's definitely one of the main guys that Coach Tibb developed from a second-round draft pick to an all-star.
Knicks down 3, 18 to 15. Butler made the second. Randall straight on. Swings. Grimes right wing 3. Too much off the heel. Robinson the rebound. Knicks pull it out quickly. Lost it, stripped by Butler, and taken by Miami. Adebayo leads the break. Adebayo looks through in the lane runner. No good. Butler the rebound. Doubled. Went down. Bounced Adebayo. Adebayo up taking the lane. Now the fadeaway. Good over Robinson. Bam Adebayo, his first point. Knicks down 20-15.
That was an all effort right there. Jimmy Butler getting an offensive rebound, falling down, getting it to Bam. Bam with a nice short shot in the lane.
Knicks half court right quickly. Beyond the right wing against Oladipo. Picks up his dribble. High left to Randall. Catch. Turns. 5-2 for the Knicks. Randall waits. Into the lane. Jumps. Fires. Bank is good. Julius Randall. A tough shot. Knicks down by 3.
Great shot by Julius Randall. Switching. He's going right. Got it back to a strong hand and off the glass.
Randall with 7. Butler for Miami. Left block to blow by. And the layup missed, but it fouled again. From behind on quickly. So Barrett with 2. Now quickly with 2. With 5 and 6 to go in this first quarter.
He's like whoever's guarding Jimmy Butler is going to pick up some fouls. He's looking to be aggressive. And he's a tough cover. I mean, he's a multiple-time perennial type all-star type player. He wasn't an all-star this year, but years past he's been an all-star pretty much every year. And he's just a tough cover. And making the Knicks' life a little bit tougher right now in terms of foul trouble. Who's going to guard him? Looks like Josh Hart's going to come in and give it a chance now.
John, these are free throws 7 and 8 for Butler. He made the first. Against the Thunder back in January, Butler was 23 of 23 at the foul line. You heard that right. Miami was 40 of 40, an NBA record for most free throws made without a miss. The prior record was 39 of 39 by Utah in 1982.
And I think this record that 40 for 40 might last a little bit longer than the 82, from the 82 to this year. I mean, what an incredible performance from the free throw line for the Miami Heat.
Butler made both 7 of 8. Knicks down 5, 22-17. Grimes catches 2-3, nails it from the right corner on the assist by Brunson, and Grimes with his first points.
Nice shot by Grimes right in front of the Knicks bench.
Oladipo the bounce. Adebayo to Love. Work it around. Adebayo gets it back. Ride the lane. Backs down Randall. Adebayo takes for shoulders. Outfake. The fade away. In and out. Tipped by Love's good. His second tip in front of the rim. Knicks down 24-20.
The Knicks have to get Love off the offensive board. That's his second putback, like you said.
Randall doubles. Work it around to Hart. Bounce to Grimes under 3. Throw to the corner this time. Tipped by Hartenstein to Hart. Knicks pull it out. Hart to drive is good. No. And a loose ball foul. Love going for the block underneath. Is in pain. Knicks will get free throws. Hart is one fouled. And Love on his back shaking up. But now he's helped up and he's all right. That's the fourth on Miami. Second on Kevin Love. Josh Hart shoot 2. for the Knickerbockers.
Great job by Hartenstein keeping that ball alive, getting it out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart at the line now to shoot 2 free throws after the strong drive to the basket, getting fouled by Kevin Love.
Your former coach, Jeff Van Gundy, said the other day, John, that Josh Hart reminds him of John Starks in that phrase, make him feel you on defense.
Oh,
Josh Hart does that.
I remember, Coach, when you just said that, I almost like I had a quiver because I remember, so many times saying they can't feel you. They can't feel you. You're hoping for guys to miss in the NBA. They don't miss. You got to make them miss. They got to feel you. Even if you slap them in the mouth sometime, they got to feel you.
Love it. Good old JVG. Hardness made the second, missed the first. Knicks down 3. Love leads in. Bankers no good, but he's fouled. Every pump fakes against Randall. Kevin Love shooting 2 with 4 late to go in this first quarter. And Randall with his first. Knicks now in the penalty in this first quarter.
Randall's a little mad at himself, and he should be. Kevin Love should never be able to beat him off the dribble and get to the paint. He's he's pretty much at this point in his career, he's a really good spot-up shooter and a great rebounder. But beating guys off the dribble has never been his forte, especially at this point in his career. And Randall's got to play much better defense. He should never be able to get that deep in the paint off of a dribble drive on Randall.
Gets thrown the first. How about the free throw numbers? Heat 8 of 9, Knicks 6 of 8. A lot of whistles in the first 8 minutes. Love wipes his hand. Second free throw, good.
It's still the first quarter. Like, you look up like, wait, we're still in the first quarter? It's a long first quarter.
4 minutes left. Knicks down 26-21. Brunson at the left wing, working on Oladipo, circling underneath. Brunson back. Stops at the block for Hartenstein. Push shot. Got it. Hartenstein in the sweet spot. Knicks down by 3.
Hartenstein with the Hartenstein.
Adebayo gets Hartenstein spinning. Fade away off glass. Pops down. Finds the rebound. Knicks running. Brunson runs for right. Downhill. The rip through. The leaner. Back to the iron. No good, but he's fouled. Nearly stumbled over a TV cameraman. Brunson shooting 2 with 3:36 to go in this first quarter. Knicks down 26-23 for free throws in Miami.
He is so good at that move. Like, even when Oladipo was trying to get his hands out the way, he just peeks out your hands with his 2 arms and goes right through to draw that foul and then try to get complete 3-point play. But great job by Jalen staying in attack mode.
Lines up the first, delivers it in and out. Brunson now 1 of 3, make it 3 of 5 rather from the foul line. He'll get another. Tyler Hero back in for Miami with Caleb Martin in place of Kevin Love and Jimmy Butler. One more for Jalen Brunson. Normally Brunson at 83% of the foul line. Then didn't play against Miami back in early February. Knicks won that game 106-104. Second free throw gets the bounce. Knicks within 2 at 26-24. 8 from right to left. Victor Oladipo for Hero up top. At the court logo. Hero drives on Hartenstein. Skips it. Truce left corner 3. Off the mark. Gets the bounce to Randall. Miami now 3 of 5 from 3. Knicks to 3 of 8.
That was a great closeout by Quentin Grimes.
Randall spinning, double, triple, looking to Brunson. Will bring out of the corner slowly with time to shoot. Brunson straight on, picks up by Hero, swings to Randall, fakes, attaches the foul line, in the lane, the fall away, hits for him 3 times and goes down. Julius Randall down with 9.
That was so much patience by Randall. Took the next dribble, took the analyze dribble and see what the defense was, and shot the nice feathery touch.
Hero floater, missed, tip, no good. Hero tipped again, no good. Drives the rebound. Knicks running, tie game of 26. Brunson with a seam, trips, stumbles, gets it back, looking for Hartenstein. Knicks pull it out. Randall tees up a 3 and nails it from the left arm. Randall with his second 3. Knicks up by 3. That's 29-26. With 2:20 to go in this first quarter. 8-2 Knicks run. Adebayo for Miami. Foul line extended. Looking for Hero. Circling right corner. Hero double. Skips it to Strus. Drives on him. 4 to shoot. Oladipo. 3 to shoot. Toxic drives. Up and under scoop. No good. Rebound Hartenstein. Good D by the Knicks.
Great D by the Knicks.
Randall trailing, tees up a three, hits another one. Julius Randle from deep, getting the crowd to rise for the Knicks. He's waving his arms near the Miami bench. Actually, when's Eric Spoelstra getting the road crowd into the game?
And that's what
Miami.
That's what I was looking for. That's the kind of contentiousness I want. He almost wanted to go into the Miami Heat bench and say something to him. I love that. Julius Randle, like I said earlier, he's coming out, he's looking aggressive like he does for most of the games this year in the first quarter. Aside from that last game in Brooklyn when he had all those assists, he's been the scoring guy, coming out, putting the whoever's guarding him on their heels immediately and keeping them on their heels the whole game, and that's what he's doing right now.
11-2 Knicks run. They lead in Miami 32-26 on 98.7 ESPN New York and the MSG Radio Network.
Experience the future of connectivity with Spectrum One. You get Spectrum Internet delivering the fastest speeds in the nation for $49.99 a month. Advanced Wi-Fi for enhanced privacy and security, free for 12 months. And a Spectrum mobile line with unlimited talk, text, and data, plus nationwide 5G, free for 12 months. That's Spectrum One. Visit Spectrum.com or your local Spectrum store today. Offer subject to change. Valid for qualified residential customers only. Service not available in all areas. Restrictions apply.
Hi, this is John Starks, and I'd like to thank all of our customers for helping John Starks Kia become one of the fastest growing Kia dealerships in the country. We got a great team and a great lineup of vehicles here at John Starks Kia. With cars and SUVs in every size, gas, hybrid, or electric, we got a vehicle to fit your lifestyle.
We have inventory, over 70 available to choose from. Plus, we have 0 down payment options and low financing available.
John Starks Kia. Stand tall.
Queens Boulevard in Jamaica or online at johnstarkskia.com.
Knicks fans, when deciding to take a charter bus, there's only one choice. That's Best Trails and Travel, New York City's premier charter bus company. Best Trails and Travel has the highest level of charter bus service in New York City and has been servicing New York's leading corporations, professional sports teams, and private individuals for over 25 years. They offer premium customer service and the newest fleet of buses in the industry. Whether you're traveling with family, friends, or colleagues, Best Trails and Travel guarantees you the ultimate travel experience. Visit them at besttrailstravel.com or call them at 212-206-6974.
White Claw delivers a wave of pure refreshment in a variety of flavors. From the originals, black cherry and mango, to new flavors like passion fruit and blackberry. Crafted using their unique brew pure process, White Claw brings a crisp taste with 100 calories, 5% alcohol, and 2 grams of carbs. Come catch all the New York Knicks games at the Commissioner in Park Slope, Brooklyn, located at 247 Fifth Avenue, your sports headquarters, and more. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavor. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
Here in Miami, $1:54 to go in the first. Knicks lead the Heat 32-26 in the midst of an 11-2 run. All season long, Julius Randle's donating $500 for every three-pointer made to the Earl Monroe New Renaissance Basketball School. John Wallace's made 3 already in this first quarter.
To add to that total, he's going to get well over $100,000 for that cause, and that's just incredible in itself.
Deep ball, Oladipo in the corner. For Hero straight on. Seven shoot, working on hard. Slips to Cody Zeller down the lane. The scoop is good, but wave it off. A charge drawn by Brunson with 1:34 to go in this first quarter. Who else?
Ed, from now on, when you say a charge being drawn, don't say from Brunson. We know who it's from. He leads the league in charges taken. That's Jalen Brunson all day.
Now they're huddling up. Blocking foul. They changed it. Ashley Moyer-Gleesh with the initial call. The youngest official was overruled by Zach Zarba, a Brooklyn native. Come on, Zach. Only kidding.
I guess as Jalen turned a little bit, his feet didn't move, but he turned his body a little bit. Sometimes they call a block when that happens. I can understandably, Zeller's a big guy. And, but I've seen Jalen take bigger charges on bigger guys than Zeller this year.
John went in, so it's a 3-point play. Free throw's good from Zeller. Knicks 5-3, final 1:30 of the first quarter. Randall with 15 already. High left. Swings. Cross court for Brunson. Caleb Barnum. Brunson back for Randall. Sees up another 3. Off the mark strong. Hart trying to back tap, but out of bounds in the front row to Miami with 1:14 left. Knicks right now in black with Hart, Hardenstein, Grimes, Randall, and Brunson against Miami's 5 Hero, Martin, Oladipo, Zeller, and Strus. Hero attacks with the left. Working underneath. Jumps to Martin. Fakes. Holds it above his head. Rolls to Zeller. Hero. Trying to shoot. Pulls up for three. Short. And a big rebound against Strus.
That was a man's rebound.
Randall second. Randall jumps. Fires and hits. The bunt, the clutch, and the floater's good against Oladipo. Randall chance at three, down 17, picks up 34-29.
Like I said, don't expect Randall to come out and be the assist guy every game. I mean, his thing is scoring and putting the team on his back from a scoring standpoint. You know, last game they schematically tried to take him out, make him be more of a facilitator passer, and he obliged. He said, all right, you want me to just pass to my guys? Here, guys. And he did that. This game, he's taking onus on himself to come out and score and be aggressive. And he's done that from the very first play, and he's still doing it now.
Tom Thibodeau's going to make a change. Brunson and Grimes exit. Daniel quickly back into the game with R.J. Barrett. And Randall with a free throw. Johnny 6 of 8. 3 of 5 from 3. 2 at the foul line. Takes a breath. Right basket. One dribble. Shaking the shoulders. Free throw no good. Knicks now 7 of 11 at the foul line. Heat conversely are 10 of 11. Oladipo turns the corner. Floater in the lane. Off glass. Missed the rim. Zeller the rebound. Ripped it away. Shovel to Strus. For Zeller. Line to shoot for Miami. Zeller. Backdoor look. Martin. Drives baseline. Top left corner with 4 to shoot. Martin pulling over Hartenstein's good. A line drive from 2-point range. Caleb Martin with his first point. 2 seconds between game clock and shot clock. Knicks in no rush. 34-31 late first. Quickly, that's midcourt logo on the right basketball. Dribbling in place against Martin. Off the screen by Hartenstein. Quickly to Randall. At the right wing. Step to his right. 3. Nails another one. Julius Randall. Posturing for the crowd with 20 in the first quarter. 1 second. Oladipo fires and lost the handle going out. First quarter in the books. Randall with 20 for the Knicks of their 37 and leading 37-31 after 1 in Miami.
How many 20-point first quarters has Randall had this year? I mean, he's on another heater, man. I mean, we have the best seat in the house to be able to see this so many games as he just goes off. You know, a couple points here, then he just goes on this tear and a run, and he's talking to the crowd. He's getting hyped up, talking to the Miami Heat bench. I love it. Knicks up 37-31 at the end of the first quarter.
You're listening to Knicks basketball on 98.7 to ESPN New York and the MSG Radio Network.
It's that time of the year, Knicks fans. Time for Cibao Meat Products. Their Mexican chorizo Vermex is seasoned to perfection for that authentic flavor. Or try Cibao's new Colombian chorizo, El Parcero. Remember to stop at the deli counter for their delicious Induveca ham. Low in sodium and a great taste. Cibao Meat Products, made with the finest meats for over 50 years. And remember, if you don't see their logo from the start, don't put it in the shopping cart. Cibao Meat Products, tradition of quality. Find their products at a supermarket near you.
Grand Marnier is an award-winning blend of fine cognac and orange liqueur. It's made for those who live to step outside the box, who like to put a twist on the traditional and believe in a world that's not just good, but grand. Visit GrandMarnier.com to learn how to take cocktails from ordinary to extraordinary and live grand. Grand Marnier liqueur, 40% alcohol by volume, 80 proof. Copyright 2022, Campari America, New York, New York. Drink with style. Always drink responsibly.
Knicks fans, when deciding to take a charter bus, there's only one choice. That's Best Trails and Travel, New York City's premier charter bus company. Best Trails and Travel has the highest level of charter bus service in New York City and has been servicing New York's leading corporations, professional sports teams, and private individuals for over 25 years. They offer premium customer service and the newest fleet of buses in the industry. Whether you're traveling with family, friends, or colleagues, Best Trails and Travel guarantees you the ultimate travel experience. Visit them at besttrailstravel.com or call them at 212-206-6974.
The NBA has nonstop action all season long. And with League Pass, you get more of the league you love. Now for $49.99. Watch more live games, more expert analysis, more of your favorite NBA shows, with more streaming options on all your favorite devices. Sign up for League Pass now at the new halftime price of $49.99. NBA League Pass. Start a 7-day free trial at NBA.com/watchLeaguePass. Blackouts may apply.
Bottom of the second in Miami, where the Knicks lead the Heat 37-31 at Miami-Dade Arena. Head coach John Wallace with you. Another Julius Randle first quarter special with 20 points and 4 threes in the opening 12 minutes.
Yeah, he just took the game over in that first quarter.
Heat ball to begin the second. Zeller angles right, back to a lob, knocked away by Hart. It's loose, Hart to steal. Knicks running left to right. Hart for Toppin, catches, whips it out quickly for three, knocks it down from the left corner. Knicks up 40-31, extending the lead.
Great defense by Josh Hart, then to get out in transition and push the ball.
First minute of the second, Hero running teardrop short. Hart the rebound, out to Barrett. A 2-on-3. Barrett in the paint to Toppin, corner three again. Off the glass, hit the rim twice, missed. Actually, that went down. Rebound Miami. A banked corner three. Oladipo three. That's too strong. Hartstein push over the back of the foul against Zeller. Hartstein with his first for New York.
That was another situation where Hartstein could have just held his position and the ball was going to bounce over Zeller's head anyway.
Down it's early. 11:03 to go in the second. Knicks by 9, but already it feels like a Knicks home game with what they've done.
It is a Knicks home game, man. You see all these jerseys in the crowd, baby. It's the New York Knicks game.
Amen.
For real.
Back Strus to the foul line. Leads in, up with the right scoop, no good. Tapped out, quickly the rebound. Knicks running, quickly. Pulls up, straight on three. Knocks it down. Emmanuel quickly with his second three of the quarter. Timeout Miami with 10:45 to go. Knicks 43, Heat 31. Knicks' largest lead of this first half.
Look at all these Knicks fans, man. This is awesome. I mean, this is really, really awesome. Honestly, this is so awesome. I see all my boys I played with, jerseys in the crowd, quickly getting fired up. Randall's been fired up. This is awesome. This is a great game. Great game so far.
Sprewell, Toppin, Knox, Stoudemire, Frazier, and Wallace jerseys everywhere. You're listening to Knicks basketball on 98.7 ESPN New York and the MSG Radio Network.
Knicks fans, when deciding to take a charter bus, there's only one choice. That's Best Trails and Travel, New York City's premier charter bus company. Best Trails and Travel has the highest level of charter bus service in New York City and has been servicing New York's leading corporations, professional sports teams, and private individuals for over 25 years. They offer premium customer service and the newest fleet of buses in the industry. Whether you're traveling with family, friends, or colleagues, Best Trails and Travel guarantees you the ultimate travel experience. Visit them at besttrailstravel.com or call them at 212-206-6974.
Do you want to gain stability, benefits, and experience? As a youth development specialist with the City of New York, you can build a solid civil service career working with New York City's youth. Start earning over $47,000 in 3 months. You can get a $2,500 bonus, earn a pension, paid overtime, health care, and in just 5 years, over $60,000. Apply now at nyc.gov/YDS. Make a difference in the lives of our youth. Become a youth development specialist today. Learn more at nyc.gov/YDS.
When you drive the brand ranked #1 in dependability by J.D. Power, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the brand ranked #1 in dependability by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among all brands in the J.D. Power 2022 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Study based on 2019 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2022 details.
Life is for the brave, and Guinness is for the bold. So get ready for the best St. Patrick's Day of your life. Meet old friends and say hello to some new ones along the way. Feast like family and toast like royalty. Root for your favorite team in your favorite pub. Break bread for the hell of it. Start a business for the love of it. Sing like no one's watching, even louder than the bagpipers, because life rewards the brave, and Guinness is for the bold. And this St. Patrick's Day is for everyone. Guinness, please enjoy responsibly. Guinness Draft Stout, imported by Diageo Beer Company, USA. New York, New York.
This portion of tonight's game is driven by your local Kia dealers. Discover what happens when rugged capability meets true performance. Learn more at Kia.com. Kia, movement that inspires. 10:43 left in the second. Knicks lead Miami 43-31. Knicks 20 points off 4 Miami turnovers. Heat ball. Martin shovels for Hero. Circling left. Hartstein guards in the corner. Hero fakes. Lots of Strus. Straight on three is good. That's Strus with Miami's 4-3. Heat back to the 9.
And it's Great job by the Knicks bench coming in and just increasing that lead. Hartenstein and Josh Hart are both plus 11 right now for the minutes they played thus far today. That's incredible.
Knicks are quickly. Hartenstein, Barrett, Toppin, and Hart. Hartenstein shovels to Barrett. Barrett top, working on Vincent. Pull up for three. Air ball. He checked for the Knicks. Barrett hit the air ball and 0 for 2 now from 3-point range. Miami ball going right to left. Vincent, Strus, Hero, Zeller, and Caleb Martin. Vincent, undrafted guy, the foul line, pull up the keyholes. No good off the front of the rim, rolling off. Hartenstein with the board. Quickly scurries down the lane to the rim. The runner got it in. Emmanuel quickly with a burst of speed, and now with 8 points.
What a great move with a little crossover at the top of the key. One dribble finish at the basket. Great job by quickly pushing and swarming before the defense was set.
Knicks at 45-34. 9:24 to go in the second. Jello on the roll. Bobbles. Gets it back. Lob intercepted by quickly. One-on-one with Strus. The drive, the scoop. No good, but he's fouled. Lost his footing. That will shoot 2 with 9:16 to go in the second quarter. And Max Strus with his first for Miami.
Quickly definitely came in and gave the Knicks some energy off the bench. He's pushing the ball along with Josh Hart, giving them that boost of energy that they needed. Aside from Julius Randle scoring, that gave them the boost. The energy boost that's needed sometimes, some nights for certain teams. And you can always count on Josh Hart, Emmanuel quickly to provide that energy that's needed sometimes when you don't have it every night.
Quickly, 81% of the foul line. First one's good. Gets the bounce. John, the only 2 reserve guards with more total rebounds than Emmanuel quickly. Malcolm Brogdon is the front runner for 6th man of the year, and Russell Westbrook. That's how good quickly he's been on the glass, let alone the other things he does.
Yeah, that's the company he's in. I mean, you talking about Russell Westbrook, former MVP of this whole league, averaging triple-double for a season in this league. He's one of the best rebounding guards, if not the best rebounding guard of all time. He's got even more triple-doubles than Oscar Robertson, if you can imagine.
Quickly near the second. Knicks by 15 at 47-34, their largest lead. With 9:10 to go in the second. Whistle off the ball. Out of bounds, came back in, and he's fouled by Hartenstein. Hartenstein with his second. And for the Knicks at their second, with 9:08 to go in the quarter. Hartenstein's going to exit. Mitchell Robinson back in for the Knicks after playing 7 minutes to begin the game.
Hartenstein never goes home with all his fouls. Right. He uses them.
Just leaves one left. Just one. Vincent between the rings. Bounced on Adebayo. Beyond the right elbow. Back for Hero. Hero to the foul line. Stops and go dribble. Works in the lane. Leads in. Shot no good. Hart the good defense. Hero wanted the foul. Hart the other way over the timeline. Bobbles. Barrett to bounce quickly. Out of the corner. In the lane to jump the lob. Top of the catch. The corner three. Too much. Robinson the rebound. Lost it. Gets it back. Lob is taken away by Hero. Heat running. Hero. Downhill in the lane. The step through and the finish with the left. Nice move by Tyler Hero. Knicks leads 11.
That was a great finish by Tyler Hero on the break with the in and out with the left and then going to finish with the left hand.
He is 10. Second Miami player in double figures. Butler also with 10. The Knicks fall quickly for Barrett between the rings. Out to Hart, top it again, fakes, spins out of the corner, gets to the rim, up fake, the layup, no good, tipped around, top it, gets it back, and stuffs it after Robinson gets it alive.
I love after every basket, you just see all the Knicks fans just going crazy. I love it.
Knicks up 49-36. Strus for Miami gets the ball back. Bounce out of bottle to the roll. The scoop is good. He throws it in. A tough move for a big man. Adebayo makes Miami within 11. Back on the Knicks. Barrett coming up. Scoops in without using glass. And Barrett now at 6.
Great job by the Knicks pushing and scoring. 3 seconds after the Miami Heat got a basket.
Strus out of the corner. Going baseline. The draws and the finish. Strus with 5. Under 18 on the second, Knicks are 51-40 and back with the ball.
Strus kind of came out of nowhere and they took all the Duncan Robinson's minutes. Having a good year this year, though.
Fourth kick for Strus has the ball. Down inside the catch. shots. Good. Off the back of the iron. What a pass by quickly. Barrett points to the passer. Knicks by 13.
There with the Hartenstein finish.
Oh, yeah. That push shot. Harden up and under. Scores. The entry by Bio. Knicks by 11. A shade under 7 to go in this first half. Knicks shooting 62% with 8 threes, 17 attempts. Quickly, up top against Martin. Back it up. Near midcourt. Knicks a 6 to shoot. Quickly. Brings it low. Gets it back. Toppin up top and keeps it. 1 to shoot. Toppin launches the 3. Off glass, off the rim. No. Rebound to Martin. Catching that one down. Hero fakes the pull of 3. Martin fires a 3. Gives down. Rebound snatched by running Barrett. 6:20 left here in the second. Barrett tucks it. Stiff arm to the rim. Scores with ease. Barrett with 10 now. Has scored 6 in the quarter. Knicks by 13.
And they're just going up and down right now. And this favors the Knicks. They have, they're just a better offensive team. So all this up and down, and not too much half-court sets, definitely favors the Knicks.
Hero in the lane, knocked away by Robinson, taken by Hart. A 4-on-1 break. Hart to Barrett to the rim. The layup is good. Knicks off another turnover, able to strike their largest lead by 15 at 57-42. And another Miami timeout with under 6 to go in the second.
And like you said, that was a 4-on-1 break. They might have been running a 4-on-1 relay, but there was definitely only 4 Knicks down there with the one Miami Heat. I'm sure Bosch right now is going crazy because you got to have the effort to get back on defense. You must have effort. You see guys sprinting, trying to get back in the play. You didn't see that just now.
Big timeout. Knicks winners the 7th straight and more wizardry right now in Miami. 98.7 ESPN New York and the MSG Radio Network.
Get in on the NBA action with the click of a button at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. New customers can place $5 on any pregame moneyline bet and get $150 in free bets if your team wins. Plus, for a limited time, all customers can score a no-sweat same-game parlay every day. Go to the app, opt in, and place a same-game parlay on any NBA game. If it doesn't hit, you'll get a free bet back. New customers download the app and sign up with the code EMPIRE. Place $5 on any pregame moneyline bet and get $150 in free bets if your team wins. That's code EMPIRE only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Must be 21 or older and physically present in New York. Bonus issued as free bets. Opt-in required. One free bet issued on amount of initial losing NBA bet. Eligibility, wagering, and deposit restrictions apply. Terms at sportsbook.draftkings.com/basketball terms. Gambling problem? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. White Claw delivers a wave of pure refreshment in a variety of flavors. From the originals, black cherry and mango, to new flavors like passion fruit and blackberry. Crafted using their unique brew pure process, White Claw brings a crisp taste with 100 calories, 5% alcohol, and 2 grams of carbs. Kettle Black is your White Claw and New York Knicks headquarters. Join them in Brooklyn or Staten Island for all the games. Kettle Black in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn is located at 8622 3rd Avenue and 415 4th Avenue in Staten Island. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavor. White Claw Seltzer works Chicago, Illinois.
The all-new NBA app is happening and has you covered from coast to coast. Live tip-offs at your fingertips and highlights right as they happen. Catch every can't-miss moment before, during, and after the game. And behind the scenes like you've never seen. It's all access, all the time. All in one app. Because if it's happening in the new NBA app. So get the app today.
Let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves on 98.7 ESPN New York and the MSG Radio Network.
This is your home for New York Knicks basketball.
Goes it up, popping with the slam.
WEPN-FM, New York, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Head coach John Wallace with you from Miami. Under 6 to go in the second. Knicks with their largest lead, 57-42. Miami ball. Adebayo. Hand up to Butler. It's back in. Butler, with hard reaching over the screen, is fouled. Butler. Knicks with their third will inbound on the side. John, Knicks, largest lead. They're outscoring Miami 15-4 on the fast break.
Yeah, and they're just pushing it. That was one of my keys to the game, just trying to make it more of an offensive game, getting up and down, because that doesn't bode well for the Miami Heat, but definitely bodes well for the Knicks.
Butler with 9 shoots. At the left wing, Strickland slips it on a body below the foul line. Jumper short. Arthur rebound. Knicks running again. Hart poked away from behind by Vincent and stolen by Miami. Butler 1 against 2. The foul line down the lane. He gets down to runner short. Gets his own rebound. Up again with the left. He's good. Jimmy Butler muscling it in. Knicks lead 13. Barrett doubled. Bounces quickly. Turns into a 3. Buries. Nothing. Top down. In halfway down. And Butler back the other way. Bruce to bounce. Vincent attacks to the corner. Bounce to Love. Takes. One dribble. Left corner 3. Is in and out. Butler the rebound. Denied by Thompson going up. Adebayo knocked away by Hart. Knicks get the ball. A 3-on-3. Hart doubled. Takes it back and he throws it away to Adebayo. Here comes the Heat. Right to left. Adebayo. He'll travel. Vincent. Left wing 3 is good. With 4:38 to go in the second. Knicks lead down to 10.
And right there, just want to see Josh Hart slow down a little bit. One of the rare mistakes he's made today in terms of throwing the ball right to Bam Adebayo. Just slow down right there and get into a set.
Adebayo with the steal. Vincent with that 3, his first points. Timeout Tom Thibodeau with 4:23 to go in this first half. Knicks by 10 at 57-47 here at Miami-Dade Arena. This portion of tonight's game is driven by your local Kia dealers. Discover what happens when rugged capability meets true performance. Learn more at Kia.com. Kia, movement that inspires. So a 20-point first quarter, Julius Randle. Knicks led by as many as 15 here in the second. Their defense has been strong, leading to turnovers and points. Right now, Knicks by 10 here on the road, trying to make it 8 straight wins here tonight.
And I think Julie's about to come back in the game. There's just a couple little sloppy plays right there that led to a couple baskets for the Miami Heat. Knicks have to take care of the ball, even though they're trying to push and score before the defense is set. You have to do it in a smart way and attack when it presents itself. You can't force the issue. You got a layup or you got a wide open shot, take it. If not, set up a little bit. You have a nice lead. Make the Miami Heat have to play defense longer than they really want to on certain possessions.
Julius Randle is tucking in his black jersey. Will come back on for the Knicks. As with Jalen Brunson with 4:23 to go in this first half. John Knicks still shooting 60% overall and 42% from 3. Miami conversely 43% shooting or 5 for 11 from 3, which for them is good given that they entered the night 28th in the NBA in 3-point percentage, 30th in scoring, 29th in field goal percentage.
They're offensively challenged to say the least.
Knicks ball half court right. Brunson from Robinson. Attacking Butler into yellow paint. Spinning. Nothing doing. Bumps to Hart. 7 to shoot. Down the lane. Up with the left. And good. Josh Hart to the front of the rim with the finish.
Nice and strong attack dribble by Josh Hart with the left hand with the left-handed dribble. Left-handed drive to the basket.
4-minute mark in the second. Knicks by 12. Adebayo. The bounce. Love. Where it says Heat with the 35th anniversary logo to Butler. Went up as fouled. And going to shoot 2. And a technical foul has been called here on the Knicks. Couldn't see if it was Josh Hart with 3:50 to go. So Butler gets a free throw and then 2 shots.
Did Josh Hart feel like he didn't foul Jimmy Butler on that play? He's kind of straight up. Jimmy Butler, once again, being the great offensive player he is, he knows how to draw those fouls. Even when your arms are straight up, he leans into you, and he puts the onus on the ref to make that call. And, sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it doesn't. And that's another foul that Jimmy Butler's drawn. He's going to the line again. He's 2 fouls on R.J. Barrett. 2 fouls on Josh Hart. Who else has guarded Jimmy Butler tonight? I mean, he's just drawing fouls all over the court on whoever's been guarding him tonight.
Makes the first of 2 free throws. He is now 9-10 foul line. Has 14 points. That's keeping Miami in the game.
Yeah, definitely. And he draws 2 fouls on Emmanuel quickly too. So, I mean, he's a handful. He's a tough cover for anyone in the NBA.
Knicks ball with 59-50. Brunson for Randall. Working right, shovels to Grimes. Grimes back for Randall at the right wing. High to shoot. Attacks baseline. He gets out of bio. Bumps the runner. Got it to go. He threw it airborne and it dropped. And Randall with 22.
That was a nice teardrop shot by Julius Randall.
Butler in the paint. Up fake. Spins. Pivots. Goes up. Shots. Good. Kicks the bounce. One of the foul two. Butler with 17 now. Knicks lead by 9. 61-52. Final 3:11 here in the second quarter. Brunson beyond the right wing. Pulls up. Bounces. Knocked away by Butler. Brunson gets it back. Waits with 8 to shoot. For Randall. Right wing three-pointer. Knocks down another one. The fifth three for Randall. And now with 25, Knicks lead by 12. Manny's hot. Butler bumps. Oh, if he went up for the shot, could have been in the foul line. But the Knicks get the penalty, so he will shoot 2. That was on the pass. With 2:49 to go in the second, the foul Grimes. It's his second, or his first rather. And Butler shooting 2 for Miami.
That's like one of those things when someone says Julius Randle's heating up. He's heating up. Nah, he's on fire. I mean, wow. Scorching hot.
Butler good on the first. If NBA champ existed now, you think Brunson and Randall would be a pretty popular team.
Very tough team to beat, too. The way they both can shoot from threes. Did you used to play that game a lot? Back in the day, I mean, play till your thumbs are sore and get a blister almost.
No offense to the Knicks at the time, but I went with Chris Mullin and a guy whose jersey is hanging to your right. Look up there.
Oh, I know Tim Hardaway.
They were great.
Of course. I remember. I played with them a lot, too. Run TMC.
Brunson, nice peel off with layup. Knicks lead 66-54. They were dangerous, though.
Yeah, very.
Mullin from 3 was unguardable in that game. 2:30 left in the second quarter. Butler, the high lob. Love. In front of the right corner. Against Hart. Next in the paint. Goes middle with fadeaway. Back of the iron and in and out. Randall the rebound. Love. Now 2 of 5. Randall with 25 points. At the left wing. Attacks with the right. On a buy one hit. The crossover. Double. Now 1-on-1. Randall bumps. Tennis shoot. The fadeaway. Short. Here the rebound. First real forced tonight by Randall. That's a great look. Hero peels off the three. Blocked by Hart. Caught by Randall. Up to Hart. 1 against 2. Drives to the rim. Up and under. Got it. And a foul. Josh Hart. The block gets it back. A chance at 3 with a $1:51 to go in the second. Knicks by 14, and they love it. The Knicks fans here in Miami.
That's a microcosm of what Josh Hart has brought to this team. He blocked Tyler Hero, one of the best jump shooters in the game. He blocked the shot. Tyler Hero gets up high in his jump shot. It's a very tough jump shot to block. He blocks that. Then he gets out on the break. Gets the pass, finishes a opportunity for a three-point play. I mean, that's just Josh Hart, what he's brought to the New York Knicks. And you hear the Knicks fans in here saying, "Let's go Knicks! This is awesome! This is awesome!"
Not too much here. The rebound. It's orange and blue on Biscayne Boulevard on this Friday in Miami. Heat ball, 1:43 to go in the first half. Butler drives the lane, backs down Grimes, spins, doubles, knocked away, gets it back. The bounce out of Bio to Vincent. Left corner 3, short. This time Butler tips it, gets the rebound. Butler's 4th offensive board. Butler spinning, leans in. The banker missed off the front of the rim, and Randall with the board. 1:21 to go in the second. Knicks by 14. Randall in the paint to Brunson. Right corner 3. Knocks it down. Well for Brunson. Knicks 71. Miami 54.
Yes, great find by Randall.
Hero jumps to Vincent. Down low Butler. Left block against Hart. Tennis shoot. A minute to go. Butler bodies into him. Low dribble. 6 to shoot. Spinning. Fades away now. Shot short. Rebound Randall. 50 seconds. A flurry for the Knicks. Late in this first half. Randall. Stiff arm. It's going the other way. Offensive. Knocking down Butler with 45 seconds to go. And the Knicks up by 17.
First of all, Jimmy Butler wasn't in front of him. And Julius Randle was kind of going to the side. Wasn't a direct line, so he just kind of got his shoulder and fell. I mean, that's a very tough call right there on Julius Randle. Very tough call.
sold it.
Yeah, he definitely sold it, as he should, but like that's a very tough call. As Tibbs is telling the refs right now.
38 seconds. Miami can go 2 for 1. That was Randall's second foul. Hero to the rim, scores beyond the reach of Robinson. Tyler Hero with 12. The play stopped with 32.4 to go. I think a clock issue. Not quite didn't start. Knicks bringing the ball up the floor. Randall with 25. 9-12 with 5 threes. Ballard with 12. Brunson with 12. Quickly with 10. Knicks 10 of 21 from 3. Then the last game at 20 against Brooklyn, their season best, including 14 in the first half then. Knicks bring it up. Got 9 seconds between the clocks. Brunson doubles. Bounce to Randall. Swings to Grimes. Left corner 3. Too much off the glass. Tipped by Hart. Snared by Love. He'd bring it up. 14 seconds. No shot clock. Martin, the bounce. Butler going to work against Brunson. 9 seconds. Butler, rest of the lane, doubles. To Hero. 4 seconds. Hero spinning on Grimes. To Butler. Up fake. Left corner 3. Blocked by Randall as the buzzer sounds. Yeah. And that's it for the first half. A fitting end. Knicks 71. Miami 56. The big chance of let's go Knicks in this first half in Miami.
Great suffocating defense by the Knicks after they gave up 31 points in the first quarter, gave up 25 points that quarter. But I tell you, that was 25 of the hardest points that the Heat have ever scored. Every shot was contested. Every layup was contested. The Knicks are playing really good, hard-nosed defense right now.
Make them feel you?
They can feel you, baby, because if they don't feel you, then they don't know you're in the gym with them. You know what I mean? It's like shooting in the gym by yourself. You know, like it's so much easier to shoot when no one's in your area, no one's bothering you, no one's slapping at you. And all these things are happening now, and the Knicks are making it really tough for anyone to get a bucket on them right now.
So the first half in the books, Knickerbockers by 15 against Miami, 71-56 here at Miami-Dade Arena. Paddle Chief with the full recap right after this. You're listening to Knicks basketball on 98.7 ESPN New York and the MSG Radio Network.
As a child, Gabby Rodriguez dreamed of playing college softball. But at 14 years old, she was diagnosed with scoliosis, with a 69-degree curve in her spine, which made it hard to even walk. Then she met the team from Ox Spine at New York Presbyterian. They performed spinal fusion surgery, which not only corrected her curve, but, as Gabby says, made her 10 times the player she was before. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian.
In the drawing room, a group of suspects gathered. The detective has solved the mystery.
Ladies and gentlemen, the butler did it.
You'll never catch me. The butler darted to his getaway car. But what he didn't know is this is a Nissan sales event ad.
Wait, what?
And his car is no match for the detective's Nissan Rogue or its standard VC turbo engine. Save on one of your own at the Nissan Thrill of the Drive sales event.
Get 0% financing for 36 months on Rogue. Availability is limited. Shop your local Nissan store and NissanUSA.com today. For well-qualified buyers, 0% APR financing for 36 months on new 2023 Nissan Rogue when financed through NMAC. 36 months financing at $27.78 per month per thousand financed. Subject to residency restrictions and NMAC credit approval. Not all buyers qualify. Dealer contribution may affect price set by dealer. Contact dealer for details. Ends 4/3/23.
Knicks fans, here's a huge assist from Food Bazaar Supermarket. Get $10 off your order of $50 or more when you shop online. Plus, your first delivery is free. Go to shop.foodbazaar.com and use promo code KNICKS10 for the largest selection of international foods, freshest meats, seafood, and produce, and $10 off a $50 order. Go to shop.foodbazaar.com and use promo code KNICKS10. Food Bazaar Supermarket.
Experience the future of connectivity with Spectrum One. You get Spectrum Internet delivering the fastest speeds in the nation for $49.99 a month. Advanced Wi-Fi for enhanced privacy and security, free for 12 months. And a Spectrum mobile line with unlimited talk, text, and data, plus nationwide 5G, free for 12 months. That's Spectrum One. Visit Spectrum.com or your local Spectrum store today. Offer subject to change. Valid for qualified residential customers only. Service not available in all areas. Restrictions apply.
This
is the Spectrum New York Knicks halftime show. Now, here's Pat O'Keefe.
The offensive juggernaut at it again tonight. 81 points in the first half against the Brooklyn Nets on Wednesday. How about following that up with 71 in the first half against one of the toughest defenses in the NBA? Your halftime score, Knicks 71 and Miami 56. The Knicks halftime report is brought to you by Spectrum One. One connection, total connectivity. Restrictions apply. Visit Spectrum.com for details. Oh, by the way, the Knicks doing it on the road tonight as opposed to Madison Square Garden, which is where they did it on Wednesday night. First half three-pointers, 10 for 22, 45.5%. Knicks shooting 63% from the field already. Randall, Barrett, Brunson, and Quickly all in double figures. Randall leading the way with 25 points. He had 20 in the first quarter. Randall this year is averaging 9.3 points per game in the first quarter of games. And he's Julius Randle, so he has played in all 65 first quarters this season. Barrett, who always seems to play well against Miami, doing so again tonight with 12 points on 6 of 9 shooting. Brunson, newly named Eastern Conference Player of the Month for February, has 12 points on 2 for 3 shooting from downtown. And Emmanuel Quickly an efficient 10 on 3 for 4 shooting in his 11 first half minutes. Josh Hart affecting the game positively in many ways without scoring a lot of points. He's got 5 points in 17 minutes, but he hit both of his field goal attempts, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, a block, and a steal. So the Knicks halftime report is brought to you by Spectrum One. One connection, total connectivity. Restrictions apply. Visit Spectrum.com for details. At the beginning of the night, Miami 3.5 games behind the Knicks, 3 back of them in the loss column. The Brooklyn Nets are in between these two teams. Brooklyn actually playing well right now. They lead the Celtics 76-72 with 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. But Miami and the Knicks will play, including tonight, 3 more times between now and the end of the regular season. If the Knicks win this one, then Miami will not earn the head-to-head tiebreaker because the Knicks beat them at the Garden by 2 back on February 2nd. Knicks fans, there's no better way to rep your city than with a City Edition Knicks jersey designed by Kith. Get yours today. 71-56, the halftime score. Knicks with 16 first-half assists, doing a good job on the boards with 21 rebounds, out-rebounding the Heat 21-18. Julius Randle leading the way in that department with 6 rebounds. Jalen Brunson already has 7 assists. So the Knicks are looking for their 8th straight win. That would equal their longest winning streak of the season. They are 10 games above 500 right now. Easily, they are playing their best basketball of the season. And Tom Thibodeau was asked about that before the game. With his team now at 37-27, how does he avoid overconfidence with how well things have been going?
The same thing. I know you guys think it's cliche, but don't get too high, don't get too low. I think you have to understand how to navigate a season. There's going to be ups and downs. When things aren't going your way, be mentally tough to understand we can get through this. And you do it with your routine, your habits, the process of how you approach things. And then human nature is exactly what you're saying. You start feeling too good about yourself, you're going to get knocked down in this league. You got to understand what goes into each game. So if what happened last game has nothing to do with tonight's game. So we have to make sure that we're ready when the ball goes up, not to feel good about ourselves and understand what goes into winning. And I think that's the challenge of the league. And that's what makes this league so good, is every night you're going to be challenging. If you let down just a little bit, you're going to pay for it.
In the first half, Quentin Grimes, 15 minutes, 3 points, but a plus 11 in his 15 minutes out there. Grimes, after making just 6 starts and playing 46 games as a rookie last year, tonight is his 54th game and his 49th start. He is averaging over 10 points per game and shooting 36% from downtown. After last game, when he hit 6 threes and scored 22 against the Nets, he spoke about what he is most proud of in his second season.
I think just my approach is every game, just coming in with the right approach, just coming in not worrying about my shots or just anything, but coming in just controlling what I control, and that's how hard I can play defensively and just shoot the shots that I'm open. So just coming in with the right mindset every game and taking one game at a time and never getting too high or too low, but just kind of just staying to even kill and just trying to just do whatever I can to help the team win and just go as far as we can in the playoffs, really.
Knicks fans, join us at the Garden Tuesday, March 7th, as we celebrate women's empowerment when the Knicks face off against the Charlotte Hornets. Head to Knicks.com/TIX to get tickets. Knicks lead the Heat 71-56, looking for their 8th straight win. Knicks just swept a 3-game homestand, culminating with the blowout victory over the Nets on Wednesday. Knicks are now 19-15 at home on the season. Really good vibes all around Madison Square Garden. The Rangers have fortified their roster for their push for the playoffs. They are soundly in playoff position right now, and the Knicks are moving in that direction as well. And if you didn't see it, before last game, Jalen Brunson showed up for work for the game against the Nets at Madison Square Garden wearing the jersey of newly acquired Ranger Patrick Kane. Now, Brunson was a fan of Kane's when Kane was on the Blackhawks winning Stanley Cups. Brunson was a kid growing up in Chicago, so a little homage to the newest New York Ranger. Brunson was asked about that after Wednesday's game, if he would want to exchange jerseys with Patrick Kane at some point.
I don't know. That'd be pretty cool, but I'm happy in New York.
So are you a fan in Chicago?
When I lived in, can you stop with me? I lived in, outside Chicago, and obviously they won 3 in like 6 years, so he's just a legend, and so I respect him a lot, and I didn't really have a personal relationship at all, but there's a lot of respect for him.
My son got to go to school tomorrow, so can we speed this up?
Jalen Brunson with an assist from Julius Randle after the Knicks win on Wednesday at Madison Square Garden. The Knicks halftime report is brought to you by Spectrum One connection, total connectivity. Restrictions apply. Visit Spectrum.com for details. Knicks leading the Heat 71-56. Time now for Keys to the Half, driven by your local Kia dealers. 3-point shooting has been a key for the Knicks lately and remains so tonight. They are 10 for 22 from downtown. Miami is 5 for 14. So the Knicks outscoring the Heat by 15 points from behind the three-point line, which happens to be their lead at the moment. Randall is 5 for 7 from downtown. Brunson is 2 for 3. Emmanuel Quickley is 2 for 3, leading the way. That's your Keys to the Half, driven by your local Kia dealers. Discover what happens when rugged capability meets true performance. Learn more at Kia.com. Kia, movement that inspires. Knicks holding the Heat to 40% shooting in the first half, 35% from downtown. Jimmy Butler does have 19 points, doing what he does so well, getting to the free throw line and making the opposition pay. 19 points, 12 for 13 from the foul line. Tyler Hero has 12 points. Bam Adebayo, a quiet first half with 4 points and just 1 rebound. Taking a quick look around the NBA, busy night on the schedule. Orlando leads Charlotte 111-102 with 2 minutes left in that game. Atlanta, a 20-point lead over Portland in the fourth quarter, 106-86. And right now, Brooklyn leads Boston 80-74 with about 3.5 minutes to play in quarter number 3. Game 2 for Kevin Durant as a Phoenix Sun. And at halftime, they trail Chicago 64-60. Durant, 15 minutes and 7 first-half points for the Suns. And the Knicks halftime report has been brought to you by Spectrum One connection, total connectivity. Restrictions apply. Visit Spectrum.com for details. Second half coming up from Miami. Knicks lead the Heat 71-56. Ed and John will take you the rest of the way, and I'll be back with you on the postgame show. I'm Pat O'Keefe, and you're listening to New York Knicks basketball on 98.7 ESPN New York and the MSG Radio Network.
This has been the Spectrum New York Knicks halftime show. The second half is coming right up.
Experience the future of connectivity with Spectrum One. You get Spectrum Internet delivering the fastest speeds in the nation for $49.99 a month. Advanced Wi-Fi for enhanced privacy and security, free for 12 months. And a Spectrum mobile line with unlimited talk, text, and data, plus nationwide 5G, free for 12 months. That's Spectrum One. Visit Spectrum.com or your local Spectrum store today. Offer subject to change. Valid for qualified residential customers only. Service not available in all areas. Restrictions apply.
Knicks fans, when deciding to take a charter bus, there's only one choice. That's Best Trails and Travel, New York City's premier charter bus company. Best Trails and Travel has the highest level of charter bus service in New York City and has been servicing New York's leading corporations, professional sports teams, and private individuals for over 25 years. They offer premium customer service and the newest fleet of buses in the industry. Whether you're traveling with family, friends, or colleagues, Best Trails and Travel guarantees you the ultimate travel experience. Visit them at besttrailstravel.com or call them at 212-206-6974.
getting ready for the third quarter in Miami, where the Knicks lead the Heat at the break, 71-56. The first half, the Knicks led by as many as 17 here at Miami-Dade Arena. Head Cohen back with John Wallace. Before we break this one down, you and I took the halftime break that we usually do, and it's Miami Heat alumni cheerleader night here in South Florida. We walked through 35 years of Miami Heat cheerleaders to get to the press room and get back. But here we are. You're a great lead blocker.
And it almost took 35 years to get through it. I mean, that was mad. I was like a lead blocker for Ed down there, guys. So, I mean, that was crazy. But, you know, it was awesome to celebrate the cheerleaders and 35 years of, cheering for the Miami Heat. So some of the mothers were down there with their daughters, and that was just a great scene. But now let's get back to the game itself, and let's talk about some of the numbers. The Knicks are shooting 63% from the field, 45% from three. They have 21 rebounds to the Heat's 18, 16 assists to the Knicks to the Heat 10. But let's talk about Josh Hart. He only scored 5 points, but he's a plus 20. That means he's doing everything else in terms of playing the right way, making it hard for the guy he's guarding, getting loose balls, deflections. He's starting to break with the rebounds. He's just pushing it. And Hartenstein only got 2 points, but he's a plus 18. So the Knicks have two guys off the bench for a plus 38 combined and only scored 7 points. When you have that kind of production from your guys off the bench, you're going to win a lot of those games.
Well, the second half is brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey, the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew during tonight's game. Knicks shot 63% in the first quarter and 63% in the second. Jalen Brunson, 12 points, but 7 assists, no turnovers. And then there was Julius Randle with 25, 5% from 3, 9 of 12 from the field, was lights out literally in that first half.
Sometimes when he gets it going, like we've seen multiple times this year, and his three ball is just falling, like he's shooting like he's like almost like Steph Curry. Then he's still getting to the basket. Then you almost forget how strong he is as he gets to the basket. He uses that feathery touch. He's a handful. I mean, Bam Adebayo is one of the best defenders in the league. And a couple of times he took Bam and made Bam look like he can't play defense. And if he does the same thing in the second half, the Knicks will be in great shape.
Knicks begin the third with the starting group of Randall, Barrett, Grimes, Robinson, and Brunson against Miami's five of Love, Butler, Hero, Adebayo, and Gabe Vincent. Miami in white, the old school uniforms with Heat on the front in red, and the Heat dripping with the flame. Knicks in City Edition black, New York in orange, with white trim on the front. Heat ball to begin the third, half-court right. Butler, hand off to Vincent. Gabe Vincent back to the rolling Butler. Down low deflect, it's a Hero. Right corner three, too much. Robinson with the rebound against Adebayo. Mitchell Robinson with his fourth rebound. Bauer left the lane against Vincent. Bauer in the big second quarter leans in, shot short, knocked down, no call. Here comes Miami. Tom Thibodeau not pleased. Adebayo running into the lane, up with the right, good off glass. Kind of glides in there like a deer. And Adebayo, John, now at 6.
Yeah, nice drive by Adebayo. Get that finish, get the Heat on the scoreboard early in the third quarter.
Knicks ball. Randall probing at the right wing. Barrett at the court logo with 10 to shoot. Barrett and Adebayo to Grimes. Attacks with the left. Jumps to Brunson. Right corner 3-ball. Side rim missed. Hero the rebound. Adebayo sprinting up the floor. Adebayo 1 against 2. Bump goes up. The runner's good. He backed it in. Barrett down. Again, no call. Tom Thibodeau holding out his arm saying, where's the charge?
Knicks have to get their energy back. It seemed like the Heat came out more energized.
Brunson bumped in the lane. Will they send him to the foul line? No, says Zach Sarva. But to your point, Knicks up by 15 at the break right now. It's 71-60 as Vincent picked up his third and number 1 on Miami.
And he seemed to come out with a little bit more energy out of it. Start the third quarter, and the Knicks have to pick it up.
Knicks ball 8 to shoot. Brunson up top, posts up for 3. Too much. Shoulder Adebayo. Love climbing for the rebound. Love with a 6th board. Long outlet. Adebayo catch against 3 Knicks. And Brunson stripped him. Jump saved it to Robinson. Knicks get it back. Great play by Brunson. Drives left corner for three. Partially blocked. Comes up short. Was not in there. Hero comes back the other way. Knicks a cold start to begin the third. Adebayo jumps, fires, scores. The dotted circle. Tom Thibodeau will stop the game. 10:03 to go in the third. The Heat begin the quarter with a 6-0 run. Knicks still leading by 9 at 71-62.
And all 6 points scored by Bam Adebayo right now. The Knicks have to pay attention to him. He had a very quiet first half, but we know how good he is and how he can erupt. He had a great game against the Knicks back in the Garden back on February 2nd. The Knicks have to really pay attention to Bam Adebayo, not let him go crazy in this third quarter.
You're listening to Knicks basketball on 98.7 ESPN New York and the MSG Radio Network.
When you drive the brand ranked #1 in dependability by J.D. Power, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the brand ranked #1 in dependability by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among all brands in the J.D. Power 2022 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Study based on 2019 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2022 details.
Grand Marnier is an award-winning blend of fine cognac and orange liqueur. It's made for those who live to step outside the box, who like to put a twist on the traditional and believe in a world that's not just good, but grand. Visit grandmarnier.com to learn how to take cocktails from ordinary to extraordinary and live grand. Grand Marnier liqueur, 40% alcohol by volume, 80 proof. Copyright 2022, Campari America, New York, New York. Drink with style. Always drink responsibly.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Do you want to gain stability, benefits, and experience? As a youth development specialist with the City of New York, you can build a solid civil service career working with NYC's youth. Start earning over $47,000, and in 3 months, you could get a $2,500 bonus. Earn a pension, paid overtime, health care, and in just 5 years, over $60,000. Apply now at nyc.gov/YDS. Make a difference in the lives of our youth. Become a youth development specialist today. Learn more at nyc.gov/YDS.
Here in Miami, Heat begin the third quarter with the first 6 points. Knicks still leading by 9 at 71-62. This portion of tonight's game driven by your local Kia dealers. Discover what happens when rugged capability meets true performance. Learn more at Kia.com. Kia, movement that inspires. All right, John Wallace. Knicks a slow start to the third with 10:03 to go.
And the Knicks, it's the energy. What I was talking about with Josh Hart, Emmanuel quickly, and those guys bring to the court every time they play, it's the energy. Knicks right now need some energy. They're lacking a little energy. And Bam Adebayo is trying to give the Heat the energy. He's coming out and scored the first 6 points to start this quarter. He's on a little roll. Probably want to either get the ball in Julius Randle's hands like we did like they did in the first half and see what happens.
Knicks half court left. Brunson handling up top for Randle in the high post. Randle facing now. One dribble. Has to do it against Butler. Grimes backdoor cut. Randle doesn't find him. Randle, never shoot. Travels. He moves his back foot. Eric Spoelstra in the ear of Kevin Cutler to make the call. And he does. Knicks with their 7th turnover. Back to Miami.
I'd like to see Randle right there when Jimmy Butler made the switch. And Jimmy Butler's a great defender. But get to your spot. You got the size advantage and weight advantage over Jimmy Butler. Back him down a little bit. Get to that little spot in the paint and shoot that little short 10-foot jump shot.
Hero circling right. Leads it at Barrett. The runner's good. Hero, tough layup down with 14. An 8-0 Miami run to begin the third.
And the Knicks are in a 7-point game that quick. 2.5 minutes in the quarter, and they're already cut the lead so low.
Brunson with the answer, spinning off Butler, went for the steal. So Brunson with Knicks' first points of the period, down 14. 73-64. Butler at the left wing. It's Adebayo. Left of the lane. Up fake. Attacks in the paint. Throws it up. Shots. No good. Twice off the rim. But he's fouled by Robinson. Adebayo's going to shoot 2 with 9:07 to go here in the third. That's number 2 on Knicks starting center.
After a very quiet first half, the Heat have made a concerted effort to come out and get Bam Adebayo involved, and Bam is obliged by producing and being productive for them to start this quarter.
Bam Adebayo normally at 80% for Good shooting big man, 6'9". First one's good. Adebayo, 14 picked in 2017. Took a little while to develop, but finally did. He went to the finals in the bubble. Adebayo, gold medalist in 2020. All-star that year as well. The second to Giannis, John, with points to paint with 884 coming in. Second free throw's good. Knicks lead down to 7 again at 73-66. Brunson doubled, kept the dribble. Picks it up now to Grimes. Attacks down the left corner. Cross court deflected by Vincent out of bounds. They send it to Barrett's going to stay with the Knicks with 12 to shoot in the corner along the first row.
The Miami Heat, as you can tell, they picked up their defense. They're taking the ball out of certain guys' hands with double teams. They've definitely picked up their defensive intensity.
Bounced into Randall, deflected by Butler, out of bounds again. Knicks inbounding with a second more off the clock, 11 to shoot. Knicks for the game shooting 58%. Miami at 44%.
Oh, it.
Got it to Robinson, back to Barrett. Out of the corner, across the lane, going left. The scoop is good. Barrett knew exactly what he wanted to do, and he scored 14.
Barrett can do that all day in terms of getting to the basket, driving on Vincent.
Adebayo stumbling, bounce to Hero, out to Love, straight on. Now it's Butler. Against Grimes with 9 to shoot. Shovels to Hero. One dribble, straight on 3 is good. Hero, with his third triple, has scored 17. Knicks lead 6 at 75-69.
He stopped on the dime right there and changed direction and got a shot up before RJ could react.
Almost 4 gone by in the third. Knicks ball. Brunson straight on, off the screen. Bounce to Randall, left of the lane. Facing on Butler with 6 to shoot. Jab step, fade away. Hits it. Julius Randle, his first point of the quarter, and now at 27. Knicks lead by 8. Butler for Miami. Low left-handed dribble. The crossover. Shakes free. Gets underneath. Spins. Jumps. Fires. And gets the bounce. That little inverse shot by Butler, who scored 21.
That's a really tough shot, and it's really hard for Mitch Robinson to defend that.
Butler's only 4 of 9, but he's made 12 free throws. Randall the catch. Looks for space. The 3 is good from the left wing. Julius Randle with 30. He's made 6 threes. Knicks lead by 9. It's 80-71. Butler for Miami. Climbs under the screen. Butler attacks in the lane to the rim. The runner's blocked by Robinson. Brunson the catch to Barrett. 1 against 3. In the lane. Stops the floater. Gets the bounce. And the foul. And a chance to 3 for Barrett. Now Robinson shaking up. See if he can get up on his own. With 7:09 to go in the third. Knicks by 11 at 82-71. And Robinson is back on his feet.
Another great block by Robinson. It's one of those Bill Russell blocks, though. Don't throw it out in the stands. Block it to one of your teammates. Start the break like Brunson. Picked it to R.J. Barrett. R.J. Barrett now with a chance to complete this 3-point play.
Barrett 16 points. He's 8 of 12. Free throw good. Johnny's been really aggressive, and it's worked. Knicks by 12 with almost 5 gone by in the third. Hero off the out-of-bounds screen, between the legs crossover, working right now at the elbow, stutter dribble, jumps back to Love, left wing three-pointer is good. Kevin Love, his first 3, and now with 9 points.
That was a great job by Hero. He manipulated the whole defense by taking that extra dribble, letting them sink in a little bit further so he can get Kevin Love on that left wing for a wide-open 3.
6:40 left in the third. Knicks with the ball up 9. Randall in front of the right wing. Dockeys against Butler. Right of the lane, spinning, fades away, shots, still good off the heel, tip down, Adebayo the other way. A 3-on-2 to Butler, in the lane, back for Adebayo, the scoop good. Knicks by 7, 83-76, Adebayo has scored 14.
And Bam Adebayo has come out, he's trying to do the same thing that Julius Randle did in the first quarter in terms of putting his team on his back.
Brunson scurries to the right wing, to Grimes, out to Randall. Bounce to Barrett. Open. Corner three-pointer. Short. Tipped by Hero. Grabbed by Vincent. Heat running. Left to right. Vincent ran it to Hero. Nearly lost it out of bounds, but kept it. Heat half-court right. Adebayo. With a lot of jockeying inside, and Brunson commits the foul against Love with 5:52 to go in this third quarter.
Great job by Brunson frightening them down there, though. Not just giving up and just letting them acquiesce and letting them have that position to get the ball. He fought and battled. He got a foul call on him, but he battled, and because of that battle, now they got to take the ball out of bounds instead of getting wide open shots to Kevin Love.
He moved the guy who was 6'8" off his feet and out of the spot.
That's what you got to do when you're competing.
Victor Oladipo in for Miami. For Vincent, Hero attacks in the lane, floats it up and scores. Hero with 19 now. Knicks by 5. It's 83-78 with 5:38 to go in the third.
Hero has some repertoire in his offensive arsenal.
Knicks ball. Barrett attacks. Deflects to Randall. Randall up top. Working on Adebayo between the legs. Step back for three. Hits another one. Julius Randle. Randle's in his 7th three. And now with 33 points, Knicks by 8. Everything's going down. Unreal. Love, left wing, with a step on Randle. Adebayo, 20 feet away in front of the corner. Working on Robinson. Jab step. Attacks with the left. The fadeaway in the lane. Short. Randle the rebound. Randle 7th forward.
That was much better D by Randle that time in terms of not letting Kevin Love get to a good spot on the court.
Randle, at the court logo, between the legs. Against Adebayo, in the lane, to Brunson, corner three, sticks it. Brunson with the triple, Randle with the assist, Knicks with the answer, they lead by 11.
That's the second pass to Brunson in that corner. First half is in front of the Knicks bench, that time in front of the crowd over there.
Back-to-back Knicks threes, and for Miami close to within 5. Butler, off the dribble, to Hero, relocates for three, hits it. Hero quiets the Knicks fans in attendance. Hero with 22. 4:16 to go in the third. Knicks, they get a whistle. No timeout. Well, for a moment it might be. John Knicks up 89-81. A back and forth third quarters. Miami's gotten closer. Knicks got a couple of answers.
That was a tough play because as someone's driving, Tyler Hero replaced behind the driver. And as a defender, you're not used to that. So Quentin Grimes kind of lost him for a second. You lose Tyler Hero for a second, that's the three-pointer that he's going to make almost every time.
Knicks ball 6 to shoot. Brunson high left to Barrett. Right wing three-pointer. Too much. Balls to Love. Long outlet. Butler knocked away by Brunson. Butler gets it back. Skies missed the dunk. Knicks come back the other way in a 4-on-4. Barrett in the front court. Shovels to Grimes. Crowd oohs and ahs. Randle another three. Off the mark to the left. Missed the rim. Butler in the front court. Brunson recovers. Down the lane. Gets by him. Goes up. Scores. Brunson didn't even contest. He's shaken up. Brunson. Timeout Knicks. Is crouching, now limping, and favoring his knees in a lot of pain. Can't see which leg. With 3:33 to go in the third, timeout Knicks. We lead by 8 now at 89-81. Make it 89-83 after that bucket out. Butler finish.
And Jalen Brunson's going back into the locker room. Hopefully it's a quick trip. I'm not sure what happened. I didn't see the replay. But, you know, he got back and made Jimmy Butler miss that dunk, and I'm not sure what happened. If he landed wrong or hit himself or something, hopefully the trainer can get him right back out into the game.
We'll take a timeout.
Okay.
Update on Brunson when we come back on 98.7 ESPN New York and the MSG Radio Network.
It's that time of the year, Knicks fans. Time for Cibao Meat Products. Their Mexican chorizo Vermex is seasoned to perfection for that authentic flavor. Or try Cibao's new Colombian chorizo, El Parcero. Remember to stop at the deli counter for their delicious Indubeca ham. Low in sodium and a great taste. Cibao Meat Products, made with the finest meats for over 50 years. And remember, if you don't see their logo from the start, don't put it in the shopping cart. Cibao Meat Products, tradition of quality. Find their products at a supermarket near you.
Life is for the brave, and Guinness is for the bold. So get ready for the best St. Patrick's Day of your life. Meet old friends and say hello to some new ones along the way. Feast like family and toast like royalty. Root for your favorite team in your favorite pub. Break bread for the hell of it. Start a business for the love of it. Sing like no one's watching, even louder than the bagpipers, because life rewards the brave, and Guinness is for the bold. And this St. Patrick's Day is for everyone. Guinness, please enjoy responsibly. Guinness Draft Stout, imported by Diageo Beer Company, USA. New York, New York.
Get in on the NBA action with the click of a button at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. New customers can place $5 on any pregame moneyline bet and get $150 in free bets if your team wins. Plus, for a limited time, all customers can score a no-sweat same-game parlay every day. Go to the app, opt in, and place a same-game parlay on any NBA game. If it doesn't hit, you'll get a free bet back. New customers download the app and sign up with the code EMPIRE. Place $5 on any pregame moneyline bet and get $150 in free bets if your team wins. That's code EMPIRE only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Must be 21 or older and physically present in New York. Bonus issued as free bets. Opt-in required. One free bet issued on amount of initial losing NBA bet. Eligibility, wagering, and deposit restrictions apply. Terms at sportsbook.draftkings.com/basketball terms. Gambling problem? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
In Miami, 3:33 to go, third quarter. Knicks have led by as many as 17. The lead's now 6, 89-83 here against the Heat. And coming back to John Wallace. The concern right now, Jalen Brunson went to deny a Butler dunk attempt, which was missed, but Brunson grabbed his right ankle. He stayed on the floor, but then timeout was called and went back to the locker room, favoring that right leg. Keep an eye on him. They need him up by 6.
Yeah, hopefully it's just a situation where they might have to just retape it. But I'm sure whatever's going on, the training staff's going to evaluate and make the best decision.
Knicks ball into the timeout. Randall, who has scored 33 up top, left side of the lane. Elbow floater, too much. Long bounce to Hero. Randall, now 12 for 18. Hero has scored 22, working left wing. Swings to Oladipo. Bounce for Butler against Grimes. Right the lane. Face it. Butler. Slow dribble. In the paint. Leaves in. Goes up. Missed it for a foul. Grimes with his second. For the Knicks, their third. And Butler, who's 12 for 13 at the foul line, shoots 2 more with under 3 to go in his third quarter.
And with those 2 free throws, he'll shoot as many free throws as the Knicks team has. Wow. 15. I mean, that's incredible. But, I mean, he's drawing the fouls. He's making the referees have to make that decision, whether the guys are straight up or down. He's initiating contact. He's trying to draw that foul. You know, he's the same guy that went 23 for 23 earlier this year, so you know he's a great free throw shooter. The Knicks have to try to, you know, and it's really hard. It's easier said than done to keep your hands back and go straight up. Even when you're straight up, sometimes he's able to draw it, but you can't keep bailing him out. I mean, he's at the line. You know, this is 15th free throw already. You know, Knicks have to do a better job of not fouling him.
Butler does the second. John, you talked about balance. 9 Knicks have played. 8 of them have 2 fouls each. Top of the front. That's hard to do. Grimes out of the corner. Stopping at the block left side. That's a Randall. Brings it high against Butler. Into the lane, driving right. Spin. Nothing doing. Step through. Leaner. Got it to go as he's knocked down. Randall gets the bounce. Now with 35. Knicks lead by 6.
Tough finish by Julius Randle over Jimmy Butler.
91-85. Butler, left side of the lane. Work it around Hero. Straight on. With 10 to shoot. Long 3. It's good. Hero's getting going. Is it 5 threes? He's got 25. Knicks lead down to 3 at 91-88. They've been outscored by 12 here in the third.
Yeah, Bam got him off to a great start to start the quarter, and now Tyler Hero and Jimmy Butler is trying to help out.
Randall doubles. The Grimes rolling. Bobbles. Collects. 7 to shoot. Up top quickly. Circles around Oladipo. Doubles again. Blitz. Spinning. He travels. Back up his foot. Turnover number 8 on the Knicks. Miami's defense suffocating with their traps. What are they doing here with under 2 to go?
Like I was saying before, the Miami defensive intensity has definitely picked up exponentially. It was almost non-existent when the Knicks were shooting 63% in the first half. Right now, the Knicks are finding it hard to even get a shot off. And with 2 travels and a bunch of missed shots in the second half so far.
Loud, let's go Knicks chance now. Loud, let's go Heat chance. The battle between the fan bases. Butler, hits the paint floaters, in and out. Hartenstein, a big lefty rebound. Knicks the other way. Randall, up in the left side. Off high screen. Randall, up fake, check. Hard, on the right wing with 10 to shoot. Back for Randall. Swings to Quickly. Quickly, stops and goes dribble. In the lane, leans in, finds Hartenstein, scores. Hartenstein with the finish. Quickly with the assist. Knicks by 5.
Hartenstein with the Hartenstein from a different part of the court that time, from the baseline. He's normally in the middle of the paint with that switch shot.
Heat ball, half court right, Oladipo, off high swing, foul line floater, too much. Hart the rebound, Knicks running the other way. Hart in the front court for a trailing Lando, broken up by Hero and out of bounds to the Knicks. On the table by Vincent for Miami, who's checking in. And come on now, with 57.8 to go, in place of Butler. Knicks inbounding up by 5. Knicks at Hart, Hartenstein, quickly, Randall and Barrett, half court left. Hart to Hartenstein, initiates left, counts quickly, sets up Randall, right wing three-pointer, too much. Get down, it's loose to quickly, one dribble, straight on three, in and out, Hart the rebound, third chance for the Knicks. Hart to the right corner, sets up Randall, Hartenstein wants it in the sweet spot, instead Randall to Hart, swings to Barrett. Swings again quickly. Corner three. And one. And one. Hartenstein knocked down. And the Knicks will get a free throw with 34.9 to go. And leading this one, 96-88. They're going to take a look at this and review.
See if the foul happened before the shot.
With 34.9 to go.
Ruling on the floor is a foul on 44. The play is under review to see if it might meet the criteria for the shooting motion of a teammate.
He's already in the shooting motion, though. I think that shot's got to stand because he caught it and shot it. Depends on when the referee blew the whistle.
Quickly was set. Was in upward motion. That's what they're looking at.
Yeah.
Zeller decked Hartenstein and
ran right through
recovered quickly. Oh, yes. Now, they can also look to see if Quickly's foot was on the line, and if it was a 2 or a 3. He was close to the corner line there. Looking on the replay center feed, shown on the scoreboard now, and the contact's made, but Quickly's going up.
Yeah.
And that's the criteria, I would think. Gets close. Now, the call on the floor was the basket counts.
There's definitely a 3, too. So I guess they're just seeing if he was in a shooting motion before the foul was actually called.
Zach Zarba, headsets off, speaking with Ashley Moyer-Gleish. Here we go.
After review, the illegal contact did take place during the upward shooting motion. Therefore, to score the basket, 3 points are awarded to New York. Hartenstein will shoot 1 free throw.
Nice.
Perfect.
Yeah. Just like we called it, Ed.
You called it. You were the lead blocker. Like at halftime.
That was like my first time ever being a lead blocker. I was always the running back or the quarterback. So it's a rare moment for me, clearing the way for you.
Great news. Brunson's back on the bench, back in the locker room. Went down hard, grabbing his right ankle earlier. Trying to deny Butler on the dunk in his third quarter.
But he is a Brunson.
Oh, yes. You know Rick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hartenstein short on the free throw. Knicks up 96-88. Final 29 seconds, third quarter. Hero to the Heat. Avoids the trap. Between the legs. Working up top. Left side of the lane. Drives. Stops. To Harden. On the reset. 8 to shoot. Caleb Martin weaving inside. Scoops it up and kicks. Vincent. Corner 3. Off the mark. Tipped up. Grabbed by Oladipo. 10 seconds. He's pulled out. No shot clock. And they wait for the final shot. Hero. 5 seconds. Jumps. Deflected. Stolen by Hartenstein. Too quickly. 1 second. Half-court heave at the buzzer. Front rim and glass. No good. Off a clutch. Nearly went down. End of 3. Knicks by 8 at 96-88 in Miami.
That was a great job by the Knicks after the Heat made their run and made multiple runs within that quarter. The Knicks didn't let go of the rope, so to speak. They fought. They cut it to 3. They fought back. They cut it back to 4. They fought back, and now they're up 8 going into the fourth quarter. Great job by the Knicks not letting go of the rope in that third quarter.
Up by 8, trying to make it 8 straight wins here tonight on the road on 98.7 ESPN New York and the MSG Radio Network.
Hi, this is John Starks.
And I'd like to thank all of our customers for helping John Starks Kia become one of the fastest growing Kia dealerships in the country. We got a great team and a great lineup of vehicles here at John Starks Kia. With cars and SUVs in every size, gas, hybrid, or electric, we got a vehicle to fit your lifestyle.
We have inventory, over 70 available to choose from. Plus, we have 0 down payment options and low financing available.
John Starks Kia. Stand tall.
Queens Boulevard in Jamaica or online at johnstarkskia.com.
Dan Levinson always dreamed of running the New York City Marathon. But while training, he was hit by a car, shattering his shoulder in 3 places, just months before the race. Fortunately for Dan, he saw the New York Presbyterian Orthopedic team, led by Dr. William Levine. They operated on Dan's shoulder and put him on a physical therapy path that helped him run the marathon only months after that seemed impossible. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian.
Experience the future of connectivity with Spectrum One. You get Spectrum Internet delivering the fastest speeds in the nation for $49.99 a month. Advanced Wi-Fi for enhanced privacy and security, free for 12 months. And a Spectrum mobile line with unlimited talk, text, and data, plus nationwide 5G, free for 12 months. That's Spectrum One. Visit Spectrum.com or your local Spectrum store today. Offer subject to change. Valid for qualified residential customers only. Service not available in all areas. Restrictions apply.
White Claw delivers a wave of pure refreshment in a variety of flavors. From the originals, black cherry and mango, to new flavors like passion fruit and blackberry. Crafted using their unique brew pure process, White Claw brings a crisp taste with 100 calories, 5% alcohol, and 2 grams of carbs. Check out Brooklyn Sports Bar Salty Dog for all your New York Knicks games and enjoy an ice-cold White Claw while watching the game. Located at 7509 3rd Avenue in Bay Ridge. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavor. White Claw Seltzer works Chicago, Illinois.
On to the 4th in Miami, where the Knicks lead the Heat 96-88. Then coming back to John Wallace. Knicks begin the 4th with Hart, Toppin, Hartstein, Quickly, Barrett against Miami's group of Adebayo, Oladipo, Strus, Harden, and Vincent. Knicks for the game shooting 57%. Randall with 35. Knicks getting 17 each from Barrett and Brunson. Brunson left with an ankle injury, but back on the bench late in the 3rd quarter. Knicks half court left. Quickly pulls up for 3. Too much from straight on. Rebound Martin for Miami.
These first couple of minutes in this quarter are going to be vital for the Knicks because they got their second unit out there. Second unit to come in and play as good as they did in the first half.
Well, Martin will scoop on the move. High off glass. Caleb Martin with 6 now. Knicks by 6. First in the 4th quarter. Barrett off the screen. The stagger moving left. Poked away but foul by Oladipo. Both players tumbled. Oladipo with his 3rd. Miami their first early in this 4th quarter. Knicks inbounding on the side.
Great job by RJ trying to get downhill, get into his stretch. He hasn't been shooting the ball well tonight, but he's still been able to score inside the 3-point mark.
Hard inbounding. Here the Heat bench. Hartenstein initiates. Puts to Barrett. To the foul line. Down the lane. Throws it up deflected. Adebayo was safe in bounds. Peter running off the steal. Vincent across the foul line to Strus. Fakes. Brings out of the corner. Sets up Vincent for 3. Off the mark. Hard with the rebound. Thompson on the closeout. Went to the first row. He's back on his feet.
That's how you got to close out to make guys miss.
Hard threw it off the foot. Stolen by Miami. Adebayo drives to the rim. Scoops it up. Missed it, but he's fouled. He'll shoot 2 as Hart fouls it on a pirouette. Hard with his 3rd. That's number 2 on the Knicks early in this 4th quarter. And free throws coming up for Bam Adebayo for Miami.
And it's only almost a little over a minute gone in this quarter already. The Heat have a chance to cut this by 4 already. The Knicks were up 8 at the start of the 4th quarter. Bam Adebayo hits both of these. It'll be a 4-point game with only basically a minute gone in this quarter. Knicks have to just play a lot better defense than that, not giving up easy baskets. And also on the offensive end, execute. Take your time. Jalen Brunson's back in the game, so I'm sure the execution is going to go up now that Jalen's back in the game.
Brunson in for Barrett. Adebayo one more free throw. Miami is 20 of 21 at the foul line. Knicks on the other side are 10 of 16. Adebayo second on the way. Hits it. Bam Adebayo has scored 16. Knicks 96, Miami 92 with under 11 to go. Brunson brings over the midcourt line. Switched on Strus. Brunson probing at the right wing. Between the legs. Stop and go dribble in the lane. Pass to Hartstein. Finds Hart. 5 to shoot for the Knicks. Hart hit in the face. Foul by Adebayo. Incidental. But Adebayo with his third. And for Miami, their second with 10:34 to play here in Miami.
Man, I'm just happy that the Knicks are able to get Brunson back out on the court. Get their floor general back out there. Get the plays they run the right way. And Coach Tibbs is a little bit more ease now that Jalen Brunson's back in the game.
Brunson operating off the inbound. Attack slips out of the lane. Scoops it up and banks it in with a perfect kiss. Got 19. Knicks lead by 6.
Welcome back, Brunson.
It's the WB. WBB.
No doubt.
Harden between the rings for Miami. Pass for Adebayo. Beyond the elbow. Left side. 7 to shoot. Flips to Strus. Bumps. Strus up top. Martin. Attacks by Toppin. The scoop is good. And the foul. And Caleb Martin with a chance at 3 with 10:03 to go. Knicks leads 4 at 98-94. And Toppin with his first for the Knicks.
That was a nice drive by Caleb Martin, not settling for the jump shot. Then downhill. Chance to complete the 3-point play by Caleb Martin.
Martin is coming off the bench now with love in the fold, but started 53 games before coming off the bench. Martin, 4th year out of Nevada. Free throws, good. He 22 of 23 at the foul line. That big number. Knicks leads 3, 98-95, with under 10 left. A lot on the line on both sides. Knicks 5th in the East, Miami 7th. Brunson to bounce. Gets to Quickly. Holds it above his head. Quickly to the foul line. The floater in the lane. Good. Emmanuel Quickly with 15. Knicks lead by 5.
Great drive by Emmanuel Quickly getting to his spot. He's such a good shooter with those runners in the lane.
9:35 to go. Oladipo to the rim. Reverses it. No good. Gets out of bounds off the Knicks. Kevin Keller with the call. Now Tom Thibodeau can't believe it. Will they challenge? Is it too early? Over top and saying, let's do it. With 9:31 to go, Knicks will not challenge. Feet inbounding on the baseline.
Coach Tibbs is so angry. He showed some athleticism right there. He kind of ran to the baseline.
It's thrown to the backcourt, which you can't do. Over and back on Miami with 9:30 to go. So it works out.
Coach Tibbs is animated. Rick and I were talking earlier how, all the assistant coaches down there that rebound for the guys.
Yeah.
That was all Coach Tibbs when I played. He rebounded for every player. Now you had to get your time slot. He had to rebound for Patrick and Larry and Spree and those guys and Allen Houston first. Then you fall in line. But he rebounded for everyone on the team, man. It's incredible.
You develop a real appreciation for how it's done. They do it for that long. Brunson for the keyhole. Too much. Long bounce. Snatched by Oladipo. Heat on the move. Right to left. Rather left to right. Over to Adebayo. We'll back it up to the arc. Swings to Oladipo. Victor Oladipo. Up top. Swings to Strus. Attached by Toppin. Slips it back. Knocked away by Hart. Stolen by the Knicks. Toppin for Quickly. One dribble. Right wing 3. Nails it. Emmanuel Quickly with his 4th 3 of the night. The Knicks with 15 threes and leading 103-95.
That's his second 3 on the break when he pulls up from deep and knocks it down.
They made 23s, a season best Wednesday. Adebayo, low by Hartenstein. Goes underneath. Flips to Oladipo. Quickly all over him. Oladipo. Off the screen, pulls up for 3, hits it. Knicks got fast. Oladipo with the answer. Knicks by 5 at 103-98.
That was a communication issue. Someone's got to step up or switch right there.
Long way to go. 8:17 left. Brunson, high right. Off the screen. Picked up by Vincent. Bounce to Hart. Bounce to Quickly. Update. Gets free. Free again. Hits another one. Emmanuel Quickly with back-to-back triples. Knicks by 8 again. 106-98.
And he ran down the sideline closer to the Knicks bench, letting them know how he's feeling right now. I love it.
108 to go. Bam Adebayo. Foul line extended. Into the lane. The runner with the right. No good off the rim twice. Hart the other way for the Knicks. Over midcourt. Hart. Pulleys to the rim. Throws it up. Blocked away by Adebayo. A big swat into the second row. That was a dart in the fan. Knicks keep it with 17 to shoot. What a block by Bam Adebayo.
That was a vicious block. Vicious. I don't think Bill Russell would approve, but it was a vicious block. Man, that was nasty.
He'd be cackling.
Did you just watch the special on him? Did you watch it? Yeah, I watched it. So when you just said cackling, that just cracked me up, man.
Whitley short in the corner, three. Crowd would have gone crazy for the Knicks. Rebound out of Adebayo with 7:30 left. Adebayo at the foul line. Up fake. Outside. Butler seals. Layup. Good in the foul. Hart. Butler back in. A chance to three. Hart with his fourth. With 7:24 to go. Knicks by 6 at 106-100.
And another free throw for Jimmy Butler to bring his total to 16 free throws attempted. It's amazing. I mean, if you had to line that much that often, winner the whole game, Julius Randle back in the game, time to close this thing out.
Butler at the right foul line with 27. Randle re-enters, has scored 35. Butler, free throw up, got it. He's 15 of 16 from the foul line. Knicks fall up by 5. Brunson, half court left, near the sideline, working on Oladipo. Bump, low dribble. Bounce for Randle, swings to quickly, couldn't get free. Attacks in the corner, throws it back, and he's fouled. Got rear-ended. That's number 4 in Miami. Gathered number 3 on Miami. First on Caleb Martin. With 7:08 to go. Knicks inbounding the side up by 5. So they announced the foul to Hero. See if it goes to Martin or Hero. Quickly inbounding on the side. Bounce to Brunson. Brunson attacks baseline. Spins. Doubles off the hedge by Zeller. Pass knocked away. Out of bounds off Miami. Knicks keep it with 8 to shoot, but the Heat have been at their best when trapping the ball handler.
And they're trapping hard. Old school, we call that blitzing. They're blitzing the pick and roll, trying to get the ball out of the point guard's hand. And they're doing a great job of. They don't want Jalen Brunson to beat them. They want someone else to either beat them or make a decision in terms of facilitating the offense.
Hart pumps, looking, just gets it into Robinson. Has to jump for it. Hand off to Randle. To the foul line. Gets free. Floater. Short. Adebayo climbing for the rebound. Right at Oladipo. Hero. Across midcourt. Hero scored 25. Weaving left. Weaving right. Oladipo. Into a three-pointer. Short. Here comes Martin. Skies for the rebound. Bounce to Butler. Feet reset. 10 to shoot. Butler backing down hard. Rest of the lane. 7 to shoot. Butler. Up top Oladipo. Another 3. Short again, but gets the bounce off the glass. Oladipo with the triple. Knicks lead down at 2 at 106-104. 6:18 to play. Brunson, inside on dribble. Switched on to Butler. High right with 10 to shoot. Bounce to Hart with a seam in the lane. Strip going up. It's loose. Out of bounds off Miami. That one airborne and about 2 rows into the seats. 6 to shoot for the Knicks with 6:05 to go in this fourth quarter.
I think the ball was off Hart, but I think because they thought he got fouled, they didn't call the foul. They're giving the ball to the Knicks, but obviously Spoelstra's complaining about that because he knows the ball was kind of off the New York Knicks, off of Josh Hart's hand.
6:05 to go. Knicks 7-game win streak on the line in Miami with a 106-104 lead here against the Heat on 98.7 ESPN New York and the MSG Radio Network.
Knicks fans, when deciding to take a charter bus, there's only one choice. That's Best Trails and Travel, New York City's premier charter bus company. Best Trails and Travel has the highest level of charter bus service in New York City and has been servicing New York's leading corporations, professional sports teams, and private individuals for over 25 years. They offer premium customer service and the newest fleet of buses in the industry. Whether you're traveling with family, friends, or colleagues, Best Trails and Travel guarantees you the ultimate travel experience. Visit them at besttrailstravel.com or call them at 212-206-6974.
White Claw delivers a wave of pure refreshment in a variety of flavors. From the originals, black cherry and mango, to new flavors like passion fruit and blackberry. Crafted using their unique brew pure process, White Claw brings a crisp taste with 100 calories, 5% alcohol, and 2 grams of carbs. Come catch all the New York Knicks games at the Commissioner in Park Slope, Brooklyn, located at 247 Fifth Avenue, your sports headquarters, and more. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavor. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
At Metro by T-Mobile, you get 5G starting at $25 per line for your family. And you get a free Samsung Galaxy 5G. How could you not love a deal this good? Switch to Metro and get 4 lines of 5G for $25 a line, plus a free Samsung Galaxy A14 5G with a 50-megapixel triple camera system. More for your money, only at Metro. Free via rebate with eligible port-in. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
The NBA is going OFF. Listen, I got all the facts to back it all up. 30 teams after one dream, 24 seconds to make magic with The Rock. 7-footers raining deep threes. 2 guards dunking and leaving you in shock. And first-year hoopers balling with ease. All that, all the time, all around the league. And the NBA isn't leaving anyone behind. The NBA season continues on ABC, ESPN, and TNT.
Let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves on 98.7 ESPN New York and the MSG Radio Network.
This is your home for New York Knicks basketball.
Goes it up top and with the slam.
WEPN FM, New York, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
In Miami, 6:05 left. Knicks will have the ball, 6 to shoot. A 106-104 lead in Miami. And coming back to John Wallace. Brunson inbounding on the black baseline where it says Heat in white. Comes, looks again. 5 seconds. Knicks turn it over. Could not get it in. Out of the timeout. The last thing you want with 6:05 to go.
That is unacceptable after a timeout not being able to get the ball in bounds. That's just completely unacceptable. They have to execute better.
Knicks Heat. 2-point game down to the wire. Hero. Up top, working left, that's pass, let's chase it, Hero, 5 to shoot, so Martin relocates for 3, hits it from the left wing, the Heat with their first lead since it was 26-24, right now it's 107-106 with under 6 to go.
How was he that wide open?
5:30 Knicks led by as many as 17. Brunson, the teardrop, answers, gets the bounce, and Brunson now at 21.
Nice finish by Brunson in the middle of the paint.
It's by 1. Oladipo. Up top, will back it up to the arc. Butler, gets it. He's got it. Right wing. Prophetic Hero. Collects at the right block. Backs down quickly. Gets underneath. Leans in. Scores. But he steps out of bounds. Hero turns it over with 5:05 to go.
That was great D by Manuel quickly forcing Tyler Hero to step out of bounds. And Manuel quickly, he really didn't want to come out of the game. He's feeling it. Maybe he didn't step out of bounds. They just showed the replay.
You're in the crowd. They saw it. Bounce back in for quickly. Knicks ball. Brunson. Between the rings. Out of by on him. 8 to shoot. Brunson. Left side of the lane. Stop. Spins. The bounce. Robinson the catch. And the stuff. Knicks by 3. Robinson, his first shot attempt and his first points.
What a pass by Jalen Brunson.
110-107 Knicks. Adebayo. Back for Oladipo. Swings it. Martin fakes. The catch by Randall. Goes up. Denied by Robinson with a foul. Right at the rim with 4:29 to go. And for now, Martin shooting 2. Robinson with his 3rd. Knicks lead by 3. That's number 4 on New York.
Martin attacked with a vengeance. That's how you're able to draw fouls. When you attack that hard, the referees more times than not are going to call the foul for you. Great job by Martin attacking. Right there, even though Mr. Robinson is one of the best shot blockers in the league, if you can come over a little bit and just take that charge, because Martin was going, he's reckless abandonment almost. He was coming no matter what. You can step in and draw that charge. It really helped the Knicks defense overall.
Taylor Martin getting the first. The Heat are now 24-25 at the foul line, missing just once. Knicks 10-16 That's been the real reason Miami, if you look at the math, has stayed in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. At the line, they're plus what at the line?
24-25.
Yeah, wow.
Plus 15 now with that second free throw.
That's how they able to offset the amount of threes that the Knicks made versus with the Heat have made today.
1-point game. Knicks ball at 110-109. 4:18 to go. Brunson puts down to Martin. Up top, Probing. Angling right. Into the lane. Spinning. The fadeaway. Hits it. High arcing and good. Brunson with 23. Knicks by 3.
Way to size him up, JP.
4-minute mark in Miami. Hero. Jumps. They're rolling out of Bios. Steins. Layup missed. Butler rebound. Missed that, but he's fouled. Butler again's going to shoot 2. It's hard with his 5th. Knicks also the penalty, and Butler shoots 2 with 3:56 to go at Miami-Dade Arena.
Butler's such a great offensive rebounder. He's gotten 4 or 5 offensive rebounds tonight alone. And he just stays around that basket. He's quick jump, and he finishes. Now he's shooting 2 more free throws.
He alone with that first one is 16 of 17 at the foul line. Tom Thibodeau will use the timeout for the Knicks with 3:56 to go. One more Butler free throw. Knicks by 2 on the road. Score of 112-110 here at Miami-Dade Arena. You're listening to Knicks basketball on 98.7 ESPN New York and the MSG Radio Network.
When you drive the brand ranked #1 in dependability by J.D. Power, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the brand ranked #1 in dependability by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among all brands in the J.D. Power 2022 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Study based on 2019 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2022 details.
Get in on the NBA action with the click of a button at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. New customers can place $5 on any pregame moneyline bet and get $150 in free bets if your team wins. Plus, for a limited time, all customers can score a no-sweat same-game parlay every day. Go to the app, opt in, and place a same-game parlay on any NBA game. If it doesn't hit, you'll get a free bet back. New customers download the app and sign up with the code EMPIRE. Place $5 on any pregame moneyline bet and get $150 in free bets if your team wins. That's code EMPIRE only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Must be 21 or older and physically present in New York. Bonus issued as free bets. Opt-in required. One free bet issued on amount of initial losing NBA bet. Eligibility, wagering, and deposit restrictions apply. Terms at sportsbook.draftkings.com/basketball terms. Gambling problem? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
This out-of-town scoreboard is brought to you by Best Trails and Travel. Elsewhere in the NBA, the Celtics are a surprising loser at home against the Nets, 115-105. Mikal Bridges with 38 for Brooklyn. Knicks in Boston on Sunday to close this 2-game road trip. Elsewhere, the Hawks over the Trailblazers, 129-111. DeJounte Murray scoring 39 for Atlanta, currently 8th in the East, one spot back of Miami, which is in 7th. And right now, the Grizzlies and Nuggets just underway, battling the top 2 teams out west. That game early in Denver. Out-of-town scoreboard, it's brought to you by Best Trails and Travel, New York City's premier charter bus company. Visit them today for the ultimate travel experience at besttrailstravel.com. Knicks will take the floor, leading by 2, 112-110 with under 4 to go in this fourth quarter, 3:56 left. John Wallace, Jimmy Butler, another free throw. He has made the difference at the line. Butler, 16 of 17 at the foul line tonight.
He's lived at the line even when he wasn't, particularly making any baskets. Field goals, I should say. He's at the free throw line the whole game, able to keep the Miami Heat within striking distance. Came on the third quarter when the Knicks were up 15. And Bam Adebayo got them off to such a great start to start that quarter that they were able to get back in the position they are now in terms of being back in the game. The Knicks that came on in the third quarter got a couple of baskets, could have kind of taken their morale and shaken it up a little bit. But because of what Bam Adebayo was able to do, the Heat now are only down by 1 with 3 minutes and 66 seconds to go in the game.
Butler good in the second. 1-point game. Knicks 7-game win streak on the line in Miami. Brunson, the crossover, gets free. 3-pointer, in and out, straight on. Butler with the rebound. He's the other way, left to right. with 3:40 to go. Butler up top. Gets free in the lane. Spinorama to the rim. Denied the foul. Mitchell Robinson thought his arms were straight up. Instead, Butler will shoot 2 with 3:35 to go. That's number 4 on Knicks starting center.
Jimmy Butler once again initiated the contact. Even though Mitchell was saying he was straight up, he's putting the onus on the ref. He's jumping right into him. Now, I don't think that was a foul. I just saw the replay. I don't think that was a foul. But the referee called it, so that's all that matters.
Butler's first, good. 18 of 19, 31 points. For Butler, it's his 6th 30-point game this season, which kind of feels low for Jimmy Butler.
Well, he's missed some games. He's been in and out of the lineup with some health issues in terms of injuries and all that.
Oh, in and out in the second, missed it.
He hasn't been 100% most of the season.
Tie game at 112, 3:28 left in Miami. Knicks half-court left. In black, Brunson avoids the trap. Shovels to Randall. Randall high left, 8 to shoot. Between the legs. Attacks with the right. Backs down Butler. In the lane. Jumps, fires, hits it. Julius Randall with 37. His first points to fourth. Knicks by 2.
And Butler's a great defender. He's guarding Julius Randall, but he's just too small. Randall can get to a spot to shoot right over the top of him like he just did.
3-minute mark in South Florida. Hero, right side of the lane. Stops, fires, missed it. Hard went down, thought he was elbowed. Looking for a foul, won't get it. Knicks bringing the front court left. Randall, tossing up Butler, packs him down to win. Randall, low dribble, edge to the paint. Then a shoot, poked away, out of bounds off Oladipo. He's going to stay with the Knicks with 9 on the 24.
I'd like to see Randall kind of do what he did last time he had the ball in terms of getting to his spot in the middle of the paint or something and just shooting right over the top of Jimmy Butler. He's just too small to guard Randall.
Barrett pumps, bounce to Brunson. 7 to shoot for the Knicks. Brunson with Oladipo on him to Randall. Deep 3. Short, ball and bounce to Oladipo. Randall down 7-12 from 3. 2:25 left. Knicks by 2. 114-112. Butler bumped in the lane. Up fake twice. Double. Triple. Work it around now. Oladipo. Straight on. 8 to shoot. Lane's open. Drive. Scoops it up. Missed it. Knocked away by Robinson. Kept the rebound in bounds. Knicks running. Barrett in the front court. Bump. Throws it up. Shot's no good. Will they put him at the line? It's the 4th foul in Miami. It's on Oladipo who swiped him. 4th on Oladipo. Knicks will inbound on the side. Barrett was not going up.
The next foul will be in a bonus.
2:08 left. Knicks seeking an 8th straight win would match their longest win streak this season. Barrett triggering at the right hash to Randall. Brunson running the show. Midcourt logo. Against Oladipo. Stop and go. Floater. Banked it in. Brunson with 25 to the rescue. Knicks by 4. 116-112.
That's his sweet spot. He works on that shot before every game. Puts a lot of work in on that shot right there, Jalen Brunson.
150 left. Hero up top. Stutter dribble. Jumps. Throws it up. Slammed down by Adebayo. With a $1:44 left. 2-point game. Knicks 116, Miami 114. And the crowd rising out of its seat.
Yeah.
Brunson, high right. Oladipo on him. 10 to shoot. Moving left. Stops. Bounce to Randall. 6 to shoot. Getting loud. Randall stops and go to the rim. Jumps down low. Robinson knocked away. It's out of bounds off of Miami. With 1.7 to shoot for the Knicks on the baseline.
The last time the Knicks had the ball in that baseline, they weren't able to inbound the ball after a timeout. Hopefully they're running something different. They can execute this play.
1:22 to go. Knicks by 2. Inbounds, thrown away, deflected off Randall. He gets it back. Another issue with the inbounds with Brunson. 11 Knicks turnover.
That spot right there is tough to inbound right there. The Heat they're just playing great defense. They're not giving up anything easy right now.
Everybody standing in Miami. Hero at the midcourt logo. Straight on, switched on to Robinson. Dropping down. Hero spins to the foul line. Adebayo, the floater. Short. Butler the rebound. Spins. Goes up with the lamp and scores. rips it from Randall, and ties the game at 116 with 104 to go. Timeout Knickerbockers in a tie game late in South Florida. Butler with 33. Another offensive rebound for Jimmy Butler.
Got like 7 offensive rebounds. The ones he didn't put back, he got fouled on. I mean, he's just lighting it up, man. He's trying to will his team to victory. He just got back and wasn't sure if he's going to play today. It's like a game-time decision. He ends up playing. Obviously, they need him. He's the heart and soul of their team. And you see why. They need Jimmy Butler. Bam Adebayo's good. Tyler Hero's good. But Jimmy Butler's the heart and soul of that team. He's showing you how important he is to that team right now.
Down 104 to play. Knicks, and he tied at 116. Knicks with 1 timeout left. Team with 2. Neither team with a foul to give. So you figure Knicks right now, you've got time. Do you go quick? Do you use the shot clock? Knicks have rid the back of Randall with 37, but Brunson has been key, especially in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, they're going to probably put the ball in Jalen Brunson's hands and let him make a decision whether it's to pick and roll or whatever with Julius Randle, or trying to go in his zone if you don't have anything trying to hit Julius Randle. But those 2 guys have to be involved in this play. And it looks like they're going small. They've taken Mitchell Robinson out the game. So Julius Randle, quickly, Barrett, Brunson, and Josh Hart right now in the minute 4 to go in the game.
Brunson will trigger. Half court left. At half. Oladipo guards him. Brunson with it from Kevin Cutler. Comes. Sets up Randle. Takes the give back. Randle. Probing against Adebayo. Right of the lane. Final minute here in Miami. Randle fades away from 18. Hits it and the foul. High arcing and good. Julius Randle, a chance at 3 with 56.1 to go. Knicks 118, Miami 116. What a shot.
That shot was so high, it came down with a little dew on it, a little rain on it. I mean, that was way up there. Wow. What a shot. What a shot.
Randle with a free throw. This would give him 40 if he makes it. Would be his 4th 40-point game this season. Foul exits. Drops him back in. Randle at the left basket into a sea of fans. It's a steep baseline bowl in Miami. Randle spins it, one dribble. Up with the left. Got it. 40 for Randle. Knicks 119, Miami 116. 55 seconds.
Knicks have played great D this last minute of this game.
Hero up top. Take the 3. Gets it back from Adebayo. Knocked away but fouled by quickly.
No, he ran into his own guy.
Now the Knicks in the penalty. So for now, Hero shooting 2. Now with the Knicks challenge, they're looking at the second row of the bench. You have the Knicks assistants and players all looking over saying, what's the look? They're going to challenge. Timeout, Tom Thibodeau. Knicks will challenge with 46.9 to go. A huge call with a 3-point Knicks lead. John, you had Rick Brunson, Andy Greer, Tom Thibodeau looking to the second row, the players. Like, guys,
ruling on the floor.
Everybody's on that one.
Challenging the ruling on the floor.
You saw Tibbs turn around. He's looking like, what should we challenge? Like, let me know right now. I need to know. Just the whole coaching staff was working in unison and let him know whether to challenge this or not. It's a huge play right here.
Let's look. Quickly, fighting over the Adebayo screen. Adebayo hit Hero before Quickly did.
He ran into his own guy. That's what really happened. Because Adebayo wasn't stationary. He moved a little bit, and because of that little bit of movement, he ran into Tyler Hero. If he'd have stayed still, Hero would have cleared him. But Hero already had his path taken out, and Adebayo trying to set a nice screen on Quickly was still moving right there, and he knocked his own guy off his path.
Now the question is, if they take away the foul, and because Adebayo hit his own guy, it should be no foul. The Knicks got the ball that rolled away. Could the Knicks get the ball here with 46.9 to go with the new rule that if you imminently gain possession, it's yours?
Ed, like you said, the new rule, which has coming into play a couple of times this year.
After review, the illegal contact by Quickly's left arm came at approximately the same time or before the contact that Hero made with Adebayo. Therefore, there's nothing clear and conclusive to overturn the ruling on the floor. The ruling on the floor stands.
Wow. Nothing clear or conclusive. And they said it appears No, then you look at it, either it happened or it didn't happen. It can't appear to happen. We know what happened. We're looking at it. Just say either he grabbed him before or he didn't. Don't say it appeared that he did. It's an NBA game. Can't appear to. Either he fouled him or he didn't.
So, Hero shoots 2 with 46.9 to go. Knicks lose their timeout. They have no timeouts left. He with 2. That's very valuable. Knicks by 3, 119-116. Hero, his first free throws of the night, normally excellent at 92%.
All I know is that foul, which Hero fell on the floor, he ran into his own guy.
Yes.
It had nothing to do with Emmanuel quickly. Whether his arm was touching him or not, I mean, now that's a foul. I mean, yeah, he might have been touching him, but did he foul him? I don't like that call.
One more free throw. Knicks by 2. Hero lines it up. It's on the way. Good. 2 for 2. Knicks by 1. 119-118. Final 46.9 seconds. Knicks from right to left. No timeouts left. 3 with 2 remaining. Brunson, Randall, Hart, quickly. Mitchell Robinson to dance. Brunson, high right. Off the screen. Picked up by Adebayo. To Randall. High left. 8 to shoot. Butler on him. He's double. Knocked away by Hero to the backcourt. Thrown by Miami. Heat ball. 26 seconds. Hero in the lane to the rim. Up with the left and good. Hero gives Miami a 120-119 lead with 21 seconds. Everybody standing. Knicks with no timeouts, down 1. In the front court. Brunson, 13 seconds. High right. Spins for Randall. 10 seconds. Lost it. Got it back. 8 seconds. Randall against Butler. 5 seconds. Strip. Ball loose. Randall gets it back. 3 seconds. Fade away for 3. Knocks it down! Randall in the corner with 0.7 to go. And the Knicks have the lead. 122-120. What a scene in Miami. Julius Randle lets it fly in a broken play, and the Knicks lead by 2 with 0.7 to go.
Yeah! Yeah! What a shot!
They're checking to see if it's a 2 or 3. Randle is walking around the court, posturing to the crowd. Unreal. Now, the game's not over. There's 0.7 to go. For now, Knicks by 2. If it's ruled a 2-point shot, Knicks lead by 1. The Heat of a timeout can advance the ball. Everybody standing bewildered here in Miami. Unreal. Julius Randle for now with 43.
It's a good 3-point goal. We're going to put 1.1 on the game clock.
All right.
1.1, okay.
So 1.1.
Giving them 0.4 back.
Knicks up 122-120. Heat, again with the timeout, can advance the ball and a chance to tie with a 2, go to overtime, or win the game. Knicks need one more stop.
I mean, the Heat played as good as defense as you can play with deflections, pass getting deflected. Knocked it off. Jimmy Butler almost knocked the ball out of bounds off of Julius Randle. He gathers the ball, takes one dribble, fades, knocks down a 3 from the right baseline corner, which is just insane. Insane. And as a left-handed player, that's if you're going to that right baseline corner, that's a good shot for you as a left-handed player. It's lined up for you. I mean, that's just incredible.
This portion of tonight's game driven by your local Kia dealers. Discover what happens when rugged capability beats true performance. Learn more at Kia.com. Kia, movement that inspires. All right, 1.1 to go. Down here, Miami. It's 122-120. Knicks. Remember, Heat's over timeout if you don't get the ball in right away. Hero's been the guy. He gave them the lead with 25 seconds. Jimmy Butler. We'll see where they go.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to try to get something with Jimmy Butler. But, I mean, this is just incredible. And to all the loyal listeners out there, Ed and I are standing up. We're standing up right now. We can't sit down right now. We're in this game, man. That was just unbelievable. Unbelievable.
1.1 left in Miami. The next 7-game win streak on the line. Randall defends with Quickly, Hart, Robinson, and Grimes. Miami loves getting inbound. Far side, front court right with Butler, Adebayo, Bruce, and Hero. Quickly will guard Love. Zach Zarba will give it to Kevin Love. Remember, he with a timeout left if they don't like the look. Love, they're quickly jumping at it. Looking. holding it above his head. Waits, lob intercepted by Robinson. It's over. The Knicks win it in Miami. 122-120. 8 straight Knicks wins. Julius Randle with 43 and the game-winning three-pointer with 1.1 to go. The Knickerbockers continue their run in South Florida.
Wow, that was awesome. What a great win for the Knicks to get their 8th straight. I mean, that was just a great game. You thought it was going to be a blowout, because they're up 15 at halftime. They come back fighting and just nip and tug going back and forth. They took over their first lead in the fourth quarter since 26-24. What a great, hard-fought game. Hats off to Julius Randle, the way he played tonight. All the guys just really, 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 just left everything on the court. That's what you want as a player. You want to leave everything on that court. Get ready to just relax tonight, enjoy Miami, and fly out to Boston tomorrow. But tonight, just a nice, relaxing day. I think he's got his son down there with him, which is always awesome. He's one of my favorite people to watch. Julius Randle's son is intense. Because when Julius misses a shot or anything, he's like all in. He's just like, you can't believe my dad missed. It's awesome.
Knickerbockers with arguably one of their best wins this season. There was the Boston win, and then there's this one. 1-1A, 8 straight Knick wins. They match their longest winning streak of the season. And you think about the performances. Brunson, after going down in the third, coming back, was huge in the fourth. Randle, unbelievable, with 43 and the game-winning three-pointer. Hart's defense in the first half was clutch. Knicks getting it from everybody in this one tonight, and they hold on to win 122-120, giving up the lead in the final minute. Randle with no timeouts, scurries and hits his 8th three-pointer of the night for the right corner, stumbling down to give the Knicks the win here in Miami.
It's only apropos because Randle had he had the turnover right there when Tyler Hero got the steal and was able to lay and take the lead. And then Randle came back and answered with that three-pointer. I mean, what a game, man. I don't know how you can sleep after that. Randle's going to be on one. He's just going to be,
Oh, we got somebody down by the locker room. Reveal yourself.
Emmanuel Quick.
I know,
that's IQ, baby. Hey, I've been listening to y'all talk about my teammates. They did a hell of a job. Great job, man. Julius Randle is him. My voice going, I was screaming so loud. I was going so crazy.
That's him.
But he's him. Great job. Team win, everybody.
Quick, this was a remarkable victory. You guys build the lead early. They come back as you'd expect. But take us through that final trip, no timeouts, and Julius Randle doing Julius Randle things.
The guy that wears 3-0, man, with a Batman cape on, man, came to save the day for us. Coming down the right side of the floor, step back. When he shot it, I knew it was good. When it left his hands, falling out of bounds. Julius Randle, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have to say.
Hey, quickly, I want to talk about you, though. Like, you were feeling it. Like, honestly, this is the first time all year that I've seen you taking out the game, and you were like, why me? Like, because you were feeling it. The pull-up threes. Like, what was going on tonight for you, and why were you feeling so good?
Honestly, I got great teammates that get me open, man. Honestly, Zay, Obi, Julius, Mitch, all the big guys, they find me in great spots. Really, all my teammates find me in great spots for me to be able to be successful. So, it's all credit to my teammates.
Quick, the way you guys came out in this game, obviously Miami came back, but there's a focus in first quarters that's been so impressive. You guys had 37 in the first quarter tonight. What's behind that we don't always see?
The chemistry off the floor when we're on the plane, whether we're playing cards, whether we're getting some dinner, it all translates to on the floor. Guys are really comfortable with each other, and we just enjoy being around each other. So it's easy to play with somebody, when you like being around them. So it translates on the floor a lot.
No doubt. Now, Emmanuel, I want to talk about, everyone sees the end result. They see how, you put on some muscle, you become a much better player. But can you take us into one of your typical workout days during the summer? Because that's what the fans and the people don't see. Can you tell us, one of your typical days, what time you get up, how many workouts are you doing?
In the summer, I'm up probably early at 6 a.m., get a lift. Then I'm to the court probably by 8 a.m., get some food. I got a chef now, so that was one of my best investments.
Yes.
And then I work out again at night, and then I probably get a massage too. So it's a full day in the summer.
Absolutely.
But I got to go. We got coach, and I appreciate y'all. God bless. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my family.
Quick congrats. Emmanuel quickly with 21 off the bench. Knickerbockers win this game, coming back in the final minute to beat Miami, 122-120. Julius Randle, the game-winning three with 1.1 to go here in South Florida. What a game. We'll take a break. Join Pat O'Keefe in the postgame to break it all down right after this. You're listening to Knicks basketball on 98.7 ESPN New York and the MSG Radio Network.
NBAstore.com, the official online store of the